Hello? Can anybody hear us or hear me? Sorry, give me 1 second. Let some people come in. This is up publicly, right? Oh, okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good everything. Guess fucking what? We fucking won. The appeal is dismissed in its entirety. We're going back to lower court. When Brittany said ties are turning, ties have turned, we fucking won. We fucking won the appeal. My attorney's quash, when he submitted to quash because they're not following the rules, we fucking won. It's fucking over. It's finally fucking over. Oh my God, I'm like literally beside myself right now because these people are trying so hard to fucking ruin us. And we fucking won. My attorney filed that motion to quash, and they approved it upon consideration of the June 30th appellee Jessica Sang's motion to quash. First off, huge fucking shout out to my attorney because he has had my back through all of this and he fucking won this. The application is granted. The appeal is dismissed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get myself together, but you guys have no idea. Especially with what Tony's doing now. This is such a huge win that I need it. Barbecue sitting there blowing up my phone and I can't even answer because I'm so fucking up. Oh, sorry. Let me calm down. She's blowing up my phone and I couldn't even answer because I'm sitting here so fucking stressed out that I can't even talk to anybody. And thank God she kept blowing me up because I knew it had to be important. And it was this. And we fucking won. And they can't do it again. We now get to go back to the judge. I get to present everything you've done since, Brittany. And we will get punitive damages. This will be used against Tony in Oklahoma. We fucking won. Where the hell are you at, Barbecue? Oh my God. She knows I'm live. I dropped her a link several times. She's probably still speaking to everybody. So it's over. It's over. We fucking won it. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you so much. The appeal is over. We won. We're going back to lower court. They lost. It's done. Not another penny's being put into this. They're not able to continue to financially drain us by pushing it back again and again and again. We fucking won. They're done. It's over. Hey, Barbecue. Are you there? Maybe it's me, but I can't hear you. Oh my God, they can't fucking do it again. Like, no more continuances, no more dragging this out. We don't have to pay our attorneys to write briefs in appellate court. It's done. It's back to the lower court, back to Judge Eckel. Done. Thank you guys so much. Yep. Are you there, Barbecue? Is it my headphones? I don't even see you trying to talk. Maybe you're just telling me you're here. It's over. Oh. Wasn't Brittany just sitting over there saying we're not getting punitive damages? Right, Jen Man? I recall that. They were so confident in their appeal. Now everything begins from here out. Now this is when we reverse Uno. This is when you're done for. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Hey. Which one's you? Hold on, let me check your mic settings. Your mic looks good. I don't know what's going on. Thank you. Thank you, Be Nice Try It. Thank you, everybody. Yep, she was banking on the appeal. They all were. They didn't respond to, my attorney said that. The fact that they still didn't even care to fix what they missed spoke such volume. And I just got done saying that to Barbecue. Hold on. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Do you want me? I'm sending it to you there and in messages. Hey.
Hear me now.
There you are.
Fuck yeah. That was the best fucking news that I could ever fucking get from an attorney today.
Dude, the timing of it.
Dude,
I was just... timing was so needed. Like, so fucking needed. Because this can be used against Tony in Oklahoma. Holy shit, I love flowers. Thank you.
I was just standing in my driveway crying before I got the call just because of how foul fucking people are on the internet. Foul as fuck. We won, bitch.
Hell yeah.
I never met you a day in my life until fucking court. But I'll tell you what. I love you, bitch.
Dude, this is fucking wild because they sat over there and all their arrogancy with what Tony's trying now, and Brittany's over there talking about the appeal and this and that, and it's fucking over. Like, it's
over. Come to Pennsylvania. You guys will all be subpoenaed to court, and we're all going to read our impact statements. And I'm sorry, Brittany J. You don't fucking get one. You didn't fucking deal with this shit for the last fucking 10 months. You got to sit over there with your free fucking lawyer while we're over here acting like fucking beggars trying to scrape together money for your frivolous fucking lawsuit. I'm over here barely even being able to fucking feed my family and pay my bills.
That's why I said now we don't have to go through more attorney fees for this appeal further. Like, this is it. This is...
Yeah, I didn't have $28,000 to fork over for the Superior Court.
It's not quite over because Tony's trying in other ways now. But now that this is done, now that we won this appeal, this suit over here in PA will be presented in Oklahoma to show that's why this is happening.
Oh, shit.
I know. I can't believe it.
Everything they tried to hide, everything they tried to, let's put it on the market, let's fucking quit claim it. Yeah, Tony, we got the copy of your property that you quit claim deed, and it's going to be presented in court. There ain't no fucking fraud, bullshit, defamation. I got the fucking quit claim deed.
Remember the other day I said to you, because we were talking about all this, and I said, Barbecue, I said, I know it feels like Superior Court's not listening, they're getting away with shit, but I promise you they're seeing it all, and it'll likely be used against them in the end of everything. So when Lasniak's over there asking for a continuance because he has, grief going on, but he's going to all these other hearings, don't fuck around with the Superior Court. This is 3 judges dismissed this. We fucking won all the way to Superior Court. We fucking won. We didn't back down. We didn't stop. We fucking won. and it's fucking over. And they can try they're drowning us in litigation like they're going to do right now, but it will be shown to the judge over here in PA. And they're going to have to pay for this.
Oh, fuck. Our lives have been turned upside down by this. Our lives have literally been fucking wrecked. Just wrecked.
Well, now they're done. I heard somebody gloating the other day. Just literally, I'll go through the super chats. I'm sorry, guys. I heard somebody over there gloating the other day, bragging about all this. They find it funny to throw somebody in frivolous litigation. Giddier than a motherfucker when you're showing proof that Tony Mathis is once again sending out a lawsuit that has not been served upon the recipient of it. Showing everybody what your true intentions are. Showing everybody you people do this for nothing more than sheer giddiness to fuck up somebody's fucking life. And now the tables are turned. And now you will be coming to PA. You will be standing for a judge. It always does. It always fucking does. It took a long time, but it always fucking does. And you know what's so ironic? Whoever calls me saying, oh, Brittany, you think you're slick over there? My attorney got something for you, and that's when he filed this quash. So Green Team members, thank your buddy Brittany for all her glory arrogance. Because that's exactly why we went ahead with this quash. And now look where we're at. The quash fucking won it.
Wow. I'm just like, I'm shaking right now. I'm literally fucking shaking.
I can't believe it. We fucking did it. Like, that's it. It's done. They're done. There's no more. There's.
I'll see you back in court for our fees and our punitive damages.
Yep, PA courts. That's where we're going, back to PA courts.
I say we fill the courtroom with everybody who has witnessed and watched and been affected by this. Everybody. If you're able to come, drive, carpool, whatever. As soon as we get a date, I swear, we should fill the fucking courtroom.
Yes, we should. For those who are, here's what we have. This is it. This matter is brought before this court. It should be noted the appeal being positive before this court is as baseless and nonsensical as the filing they brought. Telling of incompetence, appellants asserted causes of action under criminal statutes in a civil action. The lower courts painstakingly had to address what was found to be anemic, untimely responses to the motions. Even more distressing is the fact that appellants could not follow the local rules of court and simply request the lower court, see Exhibit 1, that this is what fucking did it. That the motion to quash. And that the courts agreed that it should be quashed because they can't follow basic rules of litigation.
Wow.
Hon, what was your Twitter post the other day? Can Marucci work in Oklahoma? He can sure as fuck work in PA, can he? You arrogant piece of shit.
Wow.
And the courts agreed. Quash. Done.
Girl, this is the best day. Honest to God, best day. Best fucking day.
The application is granted. Accordingly, the appeal is dismissed for failure to file a docket and statement. How many W's, Hung? You want to talk about Lesniak now? You want to ask what states Lesniak can practice in? Is he still grieving? Because now he'll be grieving this big historical L in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Shauna. Oh, thank you, Billy Sunday.
Girl, people accuse me all the time blowing people's phone up, and I don't. If I call and you don't answer, I don't call back. I fucking blew your shit up. I was like, answer.
And I'm sitting there literally like, I'm depressed. I'm like, I can't talk to any. I don't feel like talking about it. I don't feel like talking about what Tony's doing. Like, I can't talk about any. I'm done. And when you called the third time, I'm like, this might be an emergency.
If I ever call anybody back to back, it's important. Oh my God, I'm fucking shaking.
39 months. Shane Kershaw, this horrific experience. Very proud of you guys. I'll see you in PA, Emily. Thank you. This is the one thing they had hanging over our heads. Like, this was...
Every day, every night, sleepless nights. Looking
you know,
over our shoulders. Fucking walking on eggshells.
I can't wait to show and present to the judge Brittany over there in all her glory saying, the judge said no punitive damages. The judge said no punitive damages. Yeah?
No.
The judge didn't see your fucking behavior since filing this litigation where you claim to be fucking terrified either, did she? The judge didn't hear you over there giddier than a motherfucker the other night that Tony's suing me again, did she? The judge didn't hear all that.
Thank you, Socks.
Oh, I am, Ashley. The judge is going to know all of it now. And now, because the one thing we were worried about is because this was on appeal, it couldn't really necessarily be used in Oklahoma. It could be mentioned, but it wasn't written in stone. It's now written in stone. You can't take the bite out of the same apple, Tony. You just can't.
Whew.
Oh, my God, barbecue. I fucking can't believe it's fucking done.
Wow. I gotta call my kids. I gotta call my kids. My daughter has been so stressed out about this. My middle daughter that everybody says doesn't talk to me. Just wild, like the fact that like people take something like this and then they feel that they're entitled to go further and they want to know everything about your life and they want to know where you work, who your kids are, what your past is about. Listen, bottom line is none of that shit fucking matters today.
Nope.
We were frivolously fucking sued by 9 people, including Dog the Bounty Hunter, Nick Hatsafatsu, Hong Soo, Brittany Nicole Jackson, Seth Rogers, Julia Valenti, Christina O'Donnell, Tony Mathis, who said, I'm going to sue you civilly. Don't even care. At Night Media.
At Night Media, now known as Creative Intelligence Group or some shit.
They changed their name fucking 3 or 4 times.
Thank you guys all for coming in. I know this was very last minute. She called me. I said, barbecue, we got to tell the people. And here we are. This is so last minute. This is so fucking needed. You guys have no idea. This was like the best thing that could happen right now.
Literally.
The failure to file a timely completed document statement may result in dismissal of an appeal. Amended June 5th, 2001. Appellee Jessica respectfully requests this honorable court grant her motion to quash the appeal forthwith and any other relief deemed proper and just. Guess what the court said? Agree. Done. The appeal's done.
I can't stay on but more than maybe 10 more minutes, but I do want to say that I do want to thank each and every person who shared my GoFundMe, donated to my GoFundMe, made direct wire transfers to my attorneys on my behalf. I just want to say I appreciate all of you for the people who stood up for me behind the scenes, who captured screenshots and evidence along the way, who screen recorded, who sat up with me, who literally did so much just to keep me from going off the fucking deep end. I just want to thank all of you. I really do. You too, Jess. We didn't know each other. There's a little abrasiveness back then, but in the community, not really knowing who people were and what people's true motives were. But I appreciate you, shaking the stick and giving me a fair shake. We met at court, and even it's so nobody's perfect. Nobody says the perfect words, but at the end of the day, we both had very competent attorneys, provided, helped, sought out, donated, whatever be the case, however people want to word it. And I'm so fucking grateful for all of you. I am so fucking grateful because I didn't have fucking almost $60,000 to pay to an attorney. I didn't.
No, that's why they did
I'm just a single mom over here raising my kids. I have a little ticky talk, it's not paying my fucking bills. But then these people on the internet go to my local Facebook groups and put in that I'm being accused of fucking criminal RICO. You don't think that has an impact on a small community? It does. And I've felt that. I have 1,000,000% felt that impact. Literally, almost straight up lost my fucking business. Literally. Scraping the fuck by. And they're like, oh my God, you're going on vacation. No, I'm fucking going on mental health breaks so I don't fucking lose it. Literally.
And now it's over.
Fuck yeah.
We fucking got it.
Fuck
It's done.
yeah, girl. Fuck yeah. Fuck them all.
Now we go back to Judge Eckel, and they get to answer for everything they've done since then. They get
You
to
mean the
answer
judge they said
violence.
was going to be kicked off the case?
Well, now they're going to try to, file their little thing to say she needs to recuse herself, but it ain't going to work. It ain't going to fucking work.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much, New Kid in Town. Yep. They didn't even respond. They didn't even give a fuck to respond to this filing, where it states that they were over 28 days late on a document statement. They didn't even care to respond to it. Instead, Lesniak waits last minute to put in to ask for a request where they brag that they got the request to extend the brief due date due to grievance. And the court turned around and said, here we go, you're out. Done.
I'm not going to say what was said, but yeah, like if you're going to file something, this is my opinion, but if you're an attorney and you're going to file something saying like, hey, a month ago, my father-in-law died, without saying my father-in-law, I need a bereavement. You should have done that shit before the 3 days before it was fucking due. Like,
that's what he's done this whole time, though. He's asked for continuances at every opportunity.
Dragging it the fuck out.
Dragging it out, knowing it was costing us, but it wasn't costing them a penny. Now's the time for it to cost you all a penny. Now's when you need that $10K a month, BJ. Now's when you need it. What's up, Clue?
So it's done?
It's done.
It's done.
They're out. Their appeal's done.
Dismissed. We're going back to Delaware court, bitch. I'll save you and Cleus asleep.
Now we go for our attorney fees and punitive damages.
Damage hearing, yeah.
That's what we go for now. Now we're right back to lower court. Now's when the hearing comes up. Now's when we give impact statements, not plaintiffs. And the judge makes her fucking final ruling, and we're done.
So in other words, you're going back to Pennsylvania for the FO portion in the at this time decision.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
When did this kind of come about? Yesterday or today?
Today, this morning, like 20 minutes ago, half an hour.
Oh yeah! Congratulations.
Yep.
Appeals dismissed for future to file. What does this mean for the new? Well, I'll just leave that alone.
Well, I'll tell you what it means. So part of the issue of why Tony filed this when he did, not when he was in Alaska, where they accused Chris's parents of taking Sebastian, but now Tony's in Alaska. I don't know many people that go to Alaska. Anyway, what this means was he was trying to file his lawsuit against me while the appeal was still active, so I couldn't use the judge's ruling over here in PA because it's temporarily on pause, if you will. Not anymore. It is unpaused. This will be the first thing presented in a motion to dismiss when it comes to Oklahoma. You cannot take two bites out of the same fucking apple.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you. I can't believe it's fucking over. Like, it's done.
Thanks, Lou.
I heard Brittany over there saying, oh, we can file again, just not on RICO. I thought you never filed RICO, Brittany. You still don't know what the fuck you filed, do you? You filed RICO and 42 other claims.
Yeah.
That means 42 claims plus RICO you can ever bring forth in PA courts again against me or barbecue. That's what that means.
Oh, I'm moving, bitch. I'm out of Pennsylvania. Nobody's going to know where I am. I'm changing my fucking phone number. I might even change my fucking name. Swear to God.
I'm not moving. PA gave us justice against corrupt people like them. I'm proud of PA. I'm proud of the courts for seeing right through these guys. I'm proud of the courts not allowing them to drag this out further.
I'm proud, but I feel like these people are habitually going after people. You know, this is my opinion. and involved in lawsuits. I mean, there's plenty of them that have been in lawsuits in Pennsylvania and other states over and over and over. I don't want anything to do with these motherfuckers. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, I'll tell you what. This was filed on June 30th. From June 30th till August 1st, they didn't bother to respond. They had a month time to respond to this order, this document that was requesting that their appeal be thrown out because they failed to file a document statement, which is a major part of an appeal.
Yeah.
But these guys thought that they were above PA laws, which is what we've witnessed throughout their entire filing. They thought they were above the set rules for litigation. They thought they were above deadlines. They thought they could just wait and push it off last minute. They can just ask for continuances and not follow what the judge is saying. And appellate court said not today. Their failure to respond, not only did they not file their document statement, but the fact that they didn't even respond to our filing is why it was granted. No, I am getting sued, Jamie. I'm just not. We're done with the whole quote unquote RICO. We're done. It's done.
I hope that judge makes them, financially responsible for something other than attorney fees. You know what I mean?
Well, this is what people seem to forget, Chloe. Punitive damages are not compensatory damages. Punitive damages are done to teach the people that abuse the court systems that you won't get away with it. They're not done to make me whole. They're not done to say, hey, you suffer so much, let me go ahead and give you money for it. No, it's done to say, hey, you've misused our court systems in such a reckless way that we're going to financially make you pay for that so you never do it again. That's what these idiots don't understand. And I guarantee you, I can almost bet on a judge doing it.
Oh, for sure.
Especially when they say that they've done this too. And now you got Tony filing over on other people.
Yeah, like, I think as aggravated as she was with the stuff that they were filing, it would really shock me if she didn't order it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was ridiculous.
Well, with the crock, thank you. Thank you, Charlie Ann. I agree. Thank you, Shelby Lynn, especially when you still have things like Brittany over there saying the judge said no punitive damages and sitting there giddy reading out another lawsuit that hasn't been served yet. All those things. The fact that Brittany says she's terrified of the courts, yet she's still sitting over there speaking on me every fucking day. Those are the reasons the judge will know that this was done out of revenge, on top of the fact she already acknowledged it. But when you feel all that in,
yeah,
and we get to speak to the judge and tell her what this has done and what they continue to do since the day of filing this, from Tony and Seth Rogers saying we'll have blood on our hands, to Dog the Bounty Hunter on fucking national news bringing up this lawsuit, and Joseph Lasniak saying our 15 minutes are done. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think the judge will be okay with this.
I'm just smoking a cigarette over here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this will absolutely help me with the litigation in Oklahoma. It absolutely will. This is such a win that I needed this today. Like, I was so fucking depressed all day.
Me too.
Like, I'm PMSing. I'm in my feels. I'm fucking aggravated. I'm annoyed. I'm stressed. And this is what I fucking needed this. We needed this. It's over. Brittany's probably like, what's this mean, y'all? Hold on, let me ask my $4.99 attorney what this mean, y'all. Granny's saying she won, y'all. That bitch didn't win. What's this mean, y'all? You know it too, Cletus. You know that's what she's over there right now saying. Hold on, y'all. What? Granny's saying that bitch is lying.
He's typing message after
definitely
message.
not lying. You know, the day that we won the anti-slap in Delaware County, when the judge ruled on April 17th, Tom called me and he said, "Are you sitting down?" And I said, yeah. And he said, we won. And he called me today. I answered. He said, are you sitting down? And I was driving. I'm like, yeah, let me pull over. I knew it. As soon as he said, are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? I didn't even ask you. I just was like,
Yeah.
girl, we won this shit.
You're up here, Julie.
Oh my, I'm so thrilled. I cannot believe it. Granny, I don't know if you saw, I tried to start a live at 12. I had technical problems. I didn't go live till 12, almost 12:30, like 12:25. And I said, I stand with Jess, Granny. And I was doing a whole speech to everybody saying, this is bullshit, that what Tony's doing to you. I said, we got to stand up to bullies as a community. I said, I'm with her all the way 100%. And I'm going to, a call to action and saying, whatever he's doing, we got to, raise money. I said, don't give me super chats. Hold it, save it for Granny. We've got to raise 3 times as much as whatever Tony can raise. And then somebody comes in and says, Granny, stop. Granny's talking about this right now. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I'm so happy for you. I'm so thrilled. And by the way,
I didn't even check this.
I know you probably still have to deal with Oklahoma. I am here for it. I already said, I go, why can't the community do something like they did for Nickmack, for Granny, to fight the bullies and stand up? I mean, this community is vastly, the demographics are vastly women who come to this with a lot of life experience.
I didn't
knowing
even
what
look
it's like
to
to be
see
pushed around.
Who was live at all. Thank you, Julie. I didn't even look to see who was live. We just spiked it up. We got the news and spiked it up. I didn't even look. So I apologize that you were live.
When you have time today, go back and watch so you could see that I like before this, I was there. I was like 10 toes down for you. 10 toes down, and I still am. And whatever you need in Oklahoma, I'm here for it. I'm here for you. I'm here to stop the bullies. I have no self-interest in this other than to stop people who are hurting women, young women, mothers, single moms, and enough is enough. I cannot sit by idly when people are being pushed around. I love you. Good job, women, fighting for yourselves. You did it.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. If Brittany ignores the subpoena to come to court, as it could be seen as a contempt of court, which can result in fines, jail time, and other penalties.
Oh, by the way, how is that Tony lawsuit going to happen now? Like that, you are going to get fee rewards, and he's going to have to explain to a Pennsylvania court that he filed another frivolous case while in the middle of this. How is that going to go?
That's why I'm happy that this just ended when it did, because the timing couldn't have been better.
Perfect.
Because there's no doubt in my mind that he filed that when he did in hopes of the appeal being ongoing. So this couldn't necessarily be used in that, but now it can.
Oh,
because we officially we won in lower court and we fucking won in superior court too. We fucking won all the way through.
Well, congratulations to you and barbecue lady.
Thank you.
I really hate that you were dragged through the mud. And hi, Clue, by the way, I didn't want to be rude to you.
Hey, me too.
I was glad that this, and you know what I just find it interesting is that he didn't do the docket filing. So basically, he didn't file a motion, like a document, and he just because that they just quashed it because he just didn't file it on time.
It's not because he didn't file it on time. It's because it's a major step in an appeal.
Yeah,
when you are filing an appeal, you have to immediately put a docket and statement. You have to make the courts and the people aware that you are appealing. He decided he was above that and didn't have to do that. Instead, he's out here pushing back the brief, ignoring the fact that we filed this. They didn't even bother to respond. Even my attorney said the moment I would have realized he would have never done that. But if the opposing party would have put on there that he never filed a docket and statement, first thing he would have done was apologize to the courts and get the docket and statement in. What did that Lesniak do? He fucking ignored it. What did the Superior Court recognize that? They recognized he ignored it.
And Tony said that apparently didn't he say in the document trying to sue you that he didn't do a quick deed, that he sold his property at fair market value to his parents? Did he say
to his
that?
in-laws? To
his in-laws. So where that money, I mean, it's good that you can find out exactly how much money he made and that you can collect that now.
Well, did you see what I sent you yesterday, Granny, in a text? Okay.
Yep.
You know, like Tony doesn't quite understand. He just fucked himself completely. He fucked this case so badly.
This helps with that so much. I mean, the case was already frivolous. I've spoken to attorneys. One attorney said, without a doubt, this is. Well, I don't want to get on too much information, but there's no doubt that this wasn't going to get very far. But with this win now, with this absolutely over, he's not getting very far.
The problem with Tony's case, it doesn't go into fair play, and that's a major doctrine when it comes to jurisdiction. And you meet none of the criteria of actually being, attached to the state of Oklahoma. So it's going to be seen. And when you just have to show the text, I don't know if you can go after him for fees in Oklahoma. I don't know if you could do an anti-slap there.
There's an anti-slap. There's an anti-slap in Oklahoma.
Yeah. I don't know what you could do. I would probably show that, I don't know what your options are. It sucks that you have to go through that. It's really this guy's really a petty piece of crap.
Honestly, I don't even want to ruin this mood by even thinking about that again. This is a huge win right now. I'll worry about the rest later. It's been weighing on me heavy enough.
So Absolutely. Do you know when, do they actually tell you when they can start doing the actual punitive damage, like your statements and stuff like that?
They'll schedule it. They'll schedule a hearing for the fee petition. So our attorneys will go and probably file something to get that scheduled, and then they'll docket something for the day.
Superior Court now sends a letter down to lower court letting them know that Superior Court is completed and now the jurisdiction is back in Judge Eccles' hands. Once she does that, I never put in yet for my attorney fees and punitives because we knew they were doing this. We'll then file that. Barbecue's filed hers, and then the judge will set a hearing.
Yeah, I'll be adding to mine because I've had other attorney fees since that was originally filed, but at least
of course, that was the whole point.
Yeah,
everything.
I mean, and that's the thing that they don't quite understand. Now, could they bring, this is a question I was thinking, they can't bring another appeal after the punitive damages.
They can ask Supreme Court, but they have to seek permission from Supreme Court to file it, and I doubt they will.
Okay, so
I mean, anybody reading this could see right through it from the moment that it started that this was frivolous in nature. Is exactly why slap lawsuits were designed.
Yeah, well, and you know what? The good news is that you've actually created precedents in the state of Pennsylvania. You can always tell your kid, like, hey, I actually created a new law in Pennsylvania against frivolous lawsuits.
Yep.
I don't just talk shit on the internet only. I actually create new laws.
Right.
And if you all recall, Brittany was being really arrogant. I forget what she was saying and doing. I forget what it was, but I mentioned it to my attorney. And he said, you know what? I was waiting on this. I was debating if we should file it or not, but I'm going to go ahead and file it as a quash to dismiss because they never put in their docket and statement. So ultimately, Green Team, you can thank Brittany for why you lost the appeal. That's what happens when you got a big fucking mouth.
Because she's a fucking idiot. I mean, she's dumb. She's really, but that was kind of funny last night when Nana was like, "You dressed like a who?" I was like, "Oh my god!" And it actually pissed her off so much. But anyway, yeah, that's a 1-2 punch. But I'm glad that you got. I'm just glad, because no one should be dragged through the court system, and spend tens of thousands of dollars to just so that they can have the ability to just go online and talk shit once in a while and just chill. Like these people and then they always, they claim like you should be sued for doxing or something. I'm like, bro, you people went on national TV.
Here's what it is. I remember this is when Craig slipped up in the background and said, doesn't the judge have to recuse herself? And Brittany was like, shh, we're not telling anybody. When Brittany did that, I reached out to my attorney. He said, Brittany's claiming the judge has to recuse herself. He said, what judge? I said, the one from lower court. He goes on, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read it all. And then he goes, basically, he said, all these morons with nonsensical fake legal degrees to rile people up when they lost. And then he said, as of last night, they still haven't filed a document statement. And now I think I'll follow a quash for failing to comply with the 3157. That will surprise them. Don't say that. So I wasn't going to say anything out loud. We spoke a little bit further. Next day, he goes, surprise, surprise. Check your email. I checked my email. He filed the quash. So ultimately, Brittany, you saying the judge had to recuse herself is why this quash was filed. Because he was debating on it. He's like, do I let them go through so that, we can, the courts can officially knock them down? Or do we go ahead and quash them early? And here we are, quashed early.
Oh my God, Brittany. You and Tony are the fucking worst. You people
Yep.
have the biggest
That's
fucking
friggin'
mouths.
Can we all take a moment to thank Brittany for showing her email with Tony that he's once again passing out documents that have not been served to the person, showing their intent and showing that your intent as a private citizen is to get this out publicly to further damage my reputation. Congratulations, Brittany,
God.
for that evidence.
Well, you know, what do you expect from the green team, the smartest team around? Fucking idiots, I swear to God. Like, these
Yep.
people are the dumbest. These people are really dumb. Like, really, really dumb. Like, I can't believe that she said that on a lot. He, you know, talked about that on live stream, and Tony's like, between those two, they basically lost the case. Like, if I was Nick and if I was Hong and the other people, I would be so pissed off at those two. I'd be like,
Yeah,
what the
I'm looking forward to seeing what Hong's tweet is now. Who's avoiding service, Hong? I actually literally call. I'm probably the only person in America that speaks to a process server. Process server said you can call this number to set up to meet or whatever. I'm probably the only idiot that's ever actually dialed that number. And you know what I got in return with that? A very nice gentleman who knows I'm not avoiding service. But hey, Hong, have you accepted service from Stephen Fisher yet?
I think it was
Nope.
granted. I
Nope.
think it temporarily granted for him. I think.
Yep.
Temporarily, but no, he never accepted service.
He's
Yeah,
hiding.
yeah. There. Well, you know how he is. He's probably in the trash can with Ernie or whatever the other Sesame Seed character
Oscar.
Oscar. He's
Do you
in the
guys
can-
want to guess what excuse they come up with now for why they lost?
corruption.
Or do you think they'll be in denial that they haven't lost yet? I think they're going to be political. I think they're going to claim that the judges are Democrats and they're Republicans.
This
Yeah,
isn't
sure.
political though. This is
I
far
know,
from
I
fuck. This is about the
Well, they're
laws and the statutes.
Right. But they're idiots and they say what they say.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
they're
just
Granny,
fucking idiots.
Granny, I gotta jump down. I'm returning a rental car. I gotta go pick my truck up. So I just want to tell you again, thank you so much for
Thank
just
you.
standing your ground with your community as well, and us fighting this together as a non-enterprise,
Right. They
non-RICO.
put us together.
And
fucking
thank
put
you
us
to
together.
everybody who just even behind the sidelines sent messages, everything. I appreciate all of you. You guys have no idea how much today means, honestly.
Yeah. Thank you.
But I'll be in touch with you, girl. Thank you to everyone.
All right,
See
we'll
you,
talk
Clue,
soon.
Cletus, B Tim. See ya.
see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Yep.
It's not a good day for the Bepster as well. I guess she's part of that. She also lost. Holy crap. This is like a good day. Betty lost.
Didn't Brittany just say something about tides are turning and people
Yeah.
are going to learn a lesson? And, oh, those tides turned, baby. They turned.
Dude, she's so stupid. Like,
I know.
I don't get it. Like, she's all,
Blame
you
the
know,
education system.
she's all big mean Clue because she showed her freaking email and I exposed her attorney's name. And it's like what you're saying today, right? How you just simply had a conversation with your lawyer and he was like, well, since they want to be boastful,
Right.
I'll just go ahead and file this then. And it's like, ugh.
That's how it works. That's exactly
You're
how it
very-
works.
I mean, I don't know how anyone is dumb enough to reveal and do that. That's pretty stupid. And then she's like, she's just a fucking idiot. I just don't get it. And she's
Yeah.
still in denial. Like, ma'am, you are
They
in
all
a,
are.
you are like the idiots. Like, you're like the people on the Titanic that thought the ship was not going down.
They're the gifts
Well,
that keep on giving.
and
They show, you know why though, B Tim? Because you cannot hide evilness behind false light, right? Brittany
Yep.
comes on here, Tony comes on here, they act like they're the salt of the earth type of people and they're such good people and all this shit, but the truth always prevails. And it will so everybody over there celebrating what Tony's doing to me now and thinking you got this huge W and it's so exciting. All you rejects of the fucking YouTube world that can't be seen on your own. I'm here to tell you, I will never back the fuck down. I will see it all the way through. And we fucking won because of that reasoning. So take your false little glimpse of hope you have right now that Tony will be successful and come check me out a year from now. You will be eating crow just like you're doing with the Rico. Eating crow.
Yeah, he's not going to be successful. It's going to be dismissed on jurisdiction value. But
yeah, and then he'll get turned around. He'll be countersued for abuse of process.
But like I just imagine like BJ and Tony are on the ship pretending that everything's okay while Nick is trying to dress up like a woman with Hong and trying to sneak on the lifeboats so they can escape with the other women and
They're
children.
the crummy ones that would turn around and try to give them money like they did in Titanic. And Brittany be over there laughing at people dying because she's fucking evil. Hey, Wendy.
You know what, Beej? I know exactly what Beej will do tonight. She'll be on there, y'all. The end of days. It's the end of days.
Oh yeah.
We've been saying we see it. It's the end of days. See, this is just another sign.
No, this is what she'll be doing. Y'all, they didn't win. They didn't win. There's stuff going on. They didn't win. She'll be in complete fucking denial like she's been the whole fucking time.
Well, she
Denying.
literally. I love this personally. I love this for you, 100%, because it was. I swear, not even a week or two ago. It is not over.
Yep.
There is an appeal.
There is an appeal. The judge said no punitive damages. She still don't know what the words "at this time" means, which means I've had enough of this fucking litigation. You fucking made me brain rot by trying to read the bullshit you all wrote. So at this time, I'm not going to deal with punitive damages, but I will see you in PA. I can guarantee that's what the judge was thinking.
Oh yeah.
I think she found out that this was happening yesterday evening.
No.
No,
there's no
nobody
way.
knew. There's no way. This because my attorney filed this back in June. No, my attorney didn't even see this coming. None of us saw this coming. There's no way she knew this was coming. What she knows is coming is that Tony's not going to be successful in what he's doing now. So she had a moment of celebration, showed her fucking email like an idiot, which again shows intent. Got that screenshot, baby. Thank you, Tony. And they're getting fucked again through the courts.
What did
That's
the
all.
email say? I'm a little lost with the email with
Her
Tony.
email. It came. Well, there were two emails shown. One came from Tony, and it had the attachments of this new suit that he's bringing to Granny. Now there wasn't any typing in there. It just said sent from whatever, right?
But then she
And then under there was another email that had two Microsoft Word attachments. It was like AWBJ channel, AWBJ YouTube, and beside, like in the typing, the little bit that you can see, it says, "I do not have a time slot at 11:50" or something like that. But it had two names, or it had AWBJ and then what looked like a last name. So I was like, I wonder if that's her attorney. And sure as shit, there's an attorney named that in North Carolina.
And then she came on last night confirming that that's her.
Right.
Well, for me, I don't even care about her showing her attorney email. What was important to me is that Brittany, because she's so stupid, stated out loud that Tony directly sent her the litigation papers.
Yeah.
Then she signed, sealed, and delivered that by showing her email, which shows Tony, a private citizen, sending out a lawsuit that I have not been served with to be read online, information he claims was so defamatory towards him. It just shows their intent. It's perfect evidence to this being an abusive process.
Yeah, he's very stupid, but very, very stupid. You haven't officially been served yet, right?
No.
Okay. So you still have time.
We did file for punitive damages. The judge read them and said they're on hold for right now. And I'll have you all know, the judge also pointed out that they didn't respond in a timely manner to our request for punitive damages.
They didn't even respond to that?
No.
They did, but they responded late. They responded to barbecues, but they responded late to it. And the judge pointed out they responded late.
Yeah, no, that judge is going to hold them to the feet to the fire. I heard that like the last one, because she was probably pissed off with the whole appeal thing. That person.
She was. She wrote in her filing how they didn't even notify her of the appeal. She went to go look for their answers to our motions for punitive, saw that they didn't respond to motions for punitive, but instead they responded that they're going to file an appeal. That she pointed out that they directly ignored her ruling as a judge to make her aware of anything going on, whatever. She basically said that they have no regard for her or the way a civil court system is set up. Like there's deadlines, there's things you're supposed to file. She pointed out they have no regard for that.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember reading it and thinking, damn, like this is
stupid. They're pretty stupid.
She was pissed.
Way to piss off a judge. Yeah. It's like way to piss off a judge. Brilliant move. That's gonna decide if you're gonna owe, $70,000 or $100,000 or $300,000 to $400,000. That's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea.
Can I pop in real quick?
Yes, ma'am. Hello?
We're gonna ban you.
Now. Hello, everybody. Granny, I'm so incredibly happy for you and barbecue.
Thank you.
You know that in the early days of when I came into this community, I didn't quite know what to think because of the different personalities and everything like that. But I stuck around, and then when I saw what was starting to happen, especially with this lawsuit, you don't know me from anybody or anything like that, but as a fellow Pennsylvanian, I could see the greater impact this lawsuit was going to have. So I am really glad that this is this is the best possible outcome.
Yeah.
At this point.
My thing, this was always going to be the outcome. We all know their appeal was never going to be granted.
Right.
But now this spares us having to pay attorneys to file briefs, to file all the motions in a superior court, which is a lot, harder than lower court. So basically, this saved us from further financial damages, quite frankly.
Exactly. And from the outside looking in, it was very frustrating because there has been so much misrepresentation of civil law.
Absolutely.
And so much misrepresentation or even mischaracterizing how Pennsylvania courts work. So it's wonderful. I just wanted to personally say congratulations, and I'm in your corner. I think you know that.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'll hop down because I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to come up and say something. But like I said, as soon as that date gets on the calendar, I'm renting a car and I'm heading to Philly, man.
I can't wait to meet you all.
Okay. You guys have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. B10, this is what the judge had to say about them when it came to our punitive request. She notice of appeal is found at docket number 60. This court notes that while the court did not request a concise statement of matters complained of on appeal, plaintiffs nevertheless chose to file such a statement on June 5th, the deadline for the response to the fee petition. Rather than responding to the motion at issue, which was the fee issue, so she basically pointed out that they didn't argue our fees because they were so busy doing shit that wasn't necessary. This is complete. The way the judge worded this is completely putting them down. The undersigned only learned of the now pending appeal when the court checked the docket for plaintiff's responses, if any. If any. When do you ever see a judge say, if any? Because these guys have been so lazy in what they're doing. Joseph Lasniak has been so unbelievably just horrible as an attorney to the motions for punitive damages, which were due to the court's chambers on May 13th. Contrary to both the Delaware County local rules of civil procedure and the court's prior direction to all parties, the court was not provided with a courtesy hard copy of the answer to the motion for punitive damages. Nor was the court provided a copy of, nor made aware of the now pending appeal in this case, which means they never even argued to our punitive damages. So tell me again, Brittany, that the judge isn't going to grant them. Read it right there on the screen, Brittany. I can't fucking believe it. This is just so great. Night Angel, thank you. Yep. Oh, and look at that. My attorney's already on top of it. Dear Judge Eckel, as a matter of courtesy to the court, please be advised the appeal on the above referenced matter was dismissed this date. Therefore, we believe jurisdiction is now back with your court. Thank you in advance for your prompt attention and consideration here too. Respectfully, what did you call him, Hung? Maraguchi? Is that what you called him? He looks forward to seeing you in court again.
Who's Maraguchi?
He's trying to mock my attorney.
Who's Maraguchi?
He's nobody. This Hung's stupid little nickname. Because he's so fucking immature and petty and stupid. How's it feel, Hung? Because karma came right back around and put you in your place.
Oh.
Hey, Lynn.
Eat your heart out, y'all.
I know.
Eat your fucking hearts out.
But Lynn, you're never correct on these things. You're always wrong. What are you doing here?
I know. I'm always wrong. I'm so wrong. I'm always wrong all the time.
You need to stop being wrong. You need to listen to BJ. She's always right all the time. You
know, that's right, Lynn. You don't have to eat any onions. Or was it pickles?
No, it was olives. Thank you for remembering.
Olives.
No, that's the most important part. Is me
Lynn's
not
free of the olives.
No olives. Thank you so much. Thank you to your lawyer for saving me of the olive challenge.
Why don't you like olives?
It's,
Jesus
you know,
Christ.
some people just don't like things, Tim. You don't like meat, right? I don't like olives.
You know what, though? Can we also point out, Brittany, you still think my attorney is a crockpot back alley attorney? And
Wait, I thought that was my title. I'm the back alley attorney.
oh no, that's what she had to say about mine too. When she cried he was harassing her. And then little reject over there, nobody says your name because you use CPS as a weapon. Do you really still believe my attorney was free? Because you're about to find out, bitch. All you people that sat over there act like I know attorney fees, you're about to find out.
Well, they
Your
often
receipts
do
are
that.
incoming.
Well,
First, they say that like you're scamming and you're going to pocket the money, and then they say, "Oh, it's free," and you're pocketing and you're buying all these things.
Right.
You know, these people just don't know shit. They're dummies.
How many people can find a fucking free attorney for any situation, let alone one that was dealing with something like this?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want the free attorney because look how it happened.
Yeah, look what the free attorney got them.
The free attorney got
Good point, Tim.
yeah, wasn't it the free attorney that that continued that got an extension for an answer on this very appeal situation because he had a bereavement in the family?
Yes.
Right. So
Yep.
he probably even had to be prompted like big time on even sending in that request for extension.
Yep.
And was there one thing that they did on time, that they filed on time, that they didn't stall out? Nothing. What fucking assholes.
Yep. And my attorney said, if he would have ever been notified that he missed something on a docket, that's the first, he would have dropped everything and responded immediately. Lesniak ignored this.
Yeah.
And that's what they point out here. And no response there too. The courts even noted that he didn't even bother to respond to the fact that we put in a motion to quash on the basis that they never put in a document statement, which is a major part of an appeal. And they thought they didn't even have to respond to it. Instead, they're out here doing all this other bullshit, right, Hung?
Well,
little tweets and stuff.
Hung, you need to get out of that trash can and accept service and stop being a little bitch. Okay.
And I don't think that, that Netflix documentary is going to quite end up looking like you thought it would, you guys.
Bro, I think that'd be great if you got the Netflix documentary, Granny. You could be like the underdog in the situation. Who would you want to be like played you? Maybe you could play yourself and get paid double. Or something like, hey, I could be paid an actor and for the rights. Anyway.
I love this. I fucking love this.
I mean, it's amazing that that last sentence is insane when you think about it in legal terms. Accordingly, the appeal is dismissed for failure to file a docketing statement. That is, I don't know
how. You know what a docketing statement is, Lynn? Like in layman's term, are you able to describe that to us?
No,
isn't it like a summary of what you're looking for and like kind of like a summary of the case to make it easier for the judge to figure it out?
So it says over here, document statement for an appeal is a document filed with the appellate court that provides key information about the case to help the court manage the appeal and potentially identify jurisdictional issues or assess the need for expedited treatment. It essentially serves as a summary of the case and a roadmap for the appellate court. So, and not only that, but like my attorney pointed out over here, it's a major part of the fucking appeal.
Yeah.
It's not something you just get to grossly ignore. It's a huge part of an appeal process. And if you miss it, where to go? Right here. The failure to file a timely completed document statement may result in dismissal of an appeal. See PARAP 3517. It's a huge part of an appeal. You don't get to just skip the roadmap that the court's laid out for civil litigation.
What are they going to say? The dog ate my docketing appeal?
Well, you can't say that he was busy grieving. He used that to push back the brief. Maybe you should have filed that brief on time there, Lesniak.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say is it's basically what a complaint is in a, it's
a summary.
It's basically the complaint for an appeals court. But
yeah, because the judges the judges are going to be like, okay, what is this case about? Give us an abreast of so I don't have to read 1,500 pages of documents. Let me just read this to get an idea of what you're asking for.
Right.
Exactly.
And they decided they didn't have to do that. They decided they were above that. Thank you so much, Angel Chips. And like I said, like I showed you over here, the judge pointed out they did that often, that they showed gross negligence to follow the rules of civil procedure and or the judge's rules. This is the judge that have to go back forth. And we will make sure the judge is aware that Brittany and them are planning on trying to have her excuse herself from the case when there's no reason for her to.
I mean, the divergence between what they really did in court and how they play it up on YouTube is just, it's like the difference between the moon and the sun. Like they're out here like, yeah, all confident,
right,
beating their chests. But in the court, they couldn't do one job. They had one job
and several scriveners, and they still couldn't get it right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nina. Congrats for not only winning and for outlasting their dilatory appeal tactics. The appeal solely to stall attorney fees and punitive damages was dismissed for failure to even file the docketed statement. Justice served. Thank you.
Do you think he just did this just to buy time and he was never going to file that document? He just wanted to die at the appeal level?
I don't know, because they asked to push back their brief. There is a possibility. I mean, my attorney and the courts actually recognized that in the beginning of their entire filing, it did appear as if they were trying to let it, quote unquote, die on the vine. Like they were just going to let it sit there, as Nick said, and have us tied up in litigation for the next 10 years. So maybe. But
yeah,
Jackson would have to be a real careless motherfucker to do that, because this can all go to the bar. He can still be in a lot of trouble for what he did with all of this.
Yeah, I mean, I would see about that. I mean, honestly, the guy, I think he's the root of this situation as well, because, these guys wouldn't be doing the shenanigans if they didn't have help. You know what I mean?
Right. He's aiding and abetting people to frivolously use our court systems to abuse the process.
Oh shit, nonsense up here. We can't have this
nonsense. Can you believe it, bitch? I tried to message you before I even went live, but I immediately went live.
I know. I
got a few messages out to a few of you who I really, really respect and appreciate you guys. I tried, but then I was like, barbecue's like, let's go. And I'm like, let's go, bitch. So
I'm glad you don't respect me. Okay, I see.
Well, be Tim, I don't have a way to reach you, but I wanted to send you something last night. So, and you don't give out your emails or anything, so I don't.
I don't give out my emails. The only way you can contact me is on Discord, and I use a Proton. And I use a Proton for my email, and that's secret.
Yeah, I'm not even familiar too much with Discord, but I'll look for it to send you a message.
Yeah,
I got something I want you to see.
Okay.
Anyway, nonsense. What
You're gonna show me. You're gonna show me your like lawyers communications on a live stream like BJ. No.
Oh yeah, right. Wouldn't that be great?
Okay.
Wouldn't that be fucking great?
I just wanted to pop up right quick. I'm in the middle of dropping off an RV, so but I wanted to tell you I am so fucking proud of you, Jess. You know that. And just like in the last one, we will just dismantle this piece by piece with the current filing too. Fuck those people. We see the games. We see what you're doing, and Jess doesn't stand alone. Jess stands with the truth, and fuck all of you that apologize and think this is so great for these people to be doing to people.
I agree. You know what else I think is funny? When people come into chat and they try to make fun of the way you talk, but all they do is show themselves for how idiotic they really are. I love that too. I love that for you. I love for you that you took a few minutes thinking you were cooking with that comment. You were going to put me in my place by trying to make fun of the way I talk. You know, the only words I really need to know and say clearly is fuck you. And I can do that with all the confidence in the world. Fuck you. How about that? You understand those words?
You better be careful. They might sue you for your cows. They've seen the shorts with the cows. They might sue you.
They better leave those mini cows the fuck alone.
Might take your cows away.
Yep.
Those mini cows wouldn't fucking, yeah, no. These people are fucking true cows. True moo cows.
I love this for all the badly aged things that they. I can't wait to see all the badly aged things come out. You know, the sour milk shit that they said so much shit, boasting, like pumping their chests. I'm not very I didn't wake up too long ago, so I'm like,
can I put somebody in their place for a minute, Lynn?
Go for
because we got another know-it-all that knows a whole bunch of nothing. Before you come in, LOL, with genuinely curious questions, why don't you do a genuinely curious Google search really quick and see that that's not just a legal term. It can be a civil situation too. Why don't you try that first? Aiding and abetting can be a civil issue. Okay? The concept of aiding and abetting also applies in civil cases, particularly in the context of torts, civil wrongs. Essentially, if someone provides a substantial assistance or encouragement to another person who commits a civil wrong, such as frivolous litigation, they could be held legally accountable in a courtroom. They could be held liable for that. You're not really selling the way you think you are. You could have just came in and asked a normal question instead of thinking you're so fucking smart.
It's true.
Hey, Jess, I'm going to hop down. I'm going to drive home, but I'll call you later this afternoon.
Yes,
but
call me when you get in, nonsense. Enjoy the time with the mini cows. And
They're
fuck the
all
real
dropped
cows.
off. They're all dropped off, but here.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm
I'll
so
call you
happy.
later.
I'm so fucking happy.
You deserve this. I was worried about you the other day when we were talking. And
I know.
it was too much, but we got no, don't tell me you're sorry. This shit's too much, but we continue to stand beside you. So I'll call you later.
All right, nonsense. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Drive safe.
Thanks.
Yeah, right, straight talker. You would think from listen, I'm not pretending to be an attorney here, but unfortunately, due to this litigation, I've spent many days, hours speaking to an attorney.
Yeah, that's true. You
know what I
paid for it.
mean?
You paid
and it's
for
like
it.
from the very beginning, I told you all how this would go. And yet people still try to mock me and act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Yet I predicted all of this all the way to here. And I'm telling you all what I predict in the next one. So you can make fun of me. But we're going to slap the fuck back, motherfuckers.
That's going to be clipped. They'll be like, hey, she's threatening violence. We need protective.
What is it the kids say, B-Tim? In Minecraft. In Minecraft.
Do anyone even play Minecraft? Let me see. I just think the facts are that it is a good victory for freedom of speech to stop this type of behavior, and it's a good thing that it's finally going to get through. And these guys are a menace, in my opinion. These guys.
I agree with that.
And I do think that they've obstructed justice. Do you want me to answer? I mean, I'm sure anybody else can answer as well.
I mean, to be honest with you, you got to be very careful when you're talking about that attorney and stuff like that. Because
I don't give a shit. Because guess what? My attorney will eat and chew it up. I don't care. But the fact of the matter is, you try to mock me for aiding and abetting. So I'm just telling you what it means. Secondly, the way they obstruct it. Who the fuck's paying attention to poor Sebastian Rogers right now when they're all in the background playing fucking circle jerk with fucking litigation?
Yeah, I mean, they basically killed awareness because guess what? Who wants to talk about a case where you could possibly be sued about?
Stella.
Right.
I mean, that's the problem. It's like, who wants to talk about a case where you might be brought into frivolous litigation about, you know what I mean? And that kills a lot of people that want to actually talk about it, like legitimate people who are retired police officers or retired, attorney or like attorneys or stuff like that might bring a wider awareness to this type of case. I just think that people don't realize that. And also national, just like Lynn said, like the national have they been on national TV lately?
No, nobody wants them on there ever
just
since. I know that Vinnie Politan, particularly when he found out about this litigation, he spent the first intro of his channel pretty much mocking the idea of content creators being RICO, saying how that was set up for actual fucking mobsters, and they even gave an example of one particular person's child being kidnapped by a RICO organization, and they never associate with them again. And then you go back to whatchamacallit, what they did on Nancy Grace. Was Tony Mathis on Nancy Grace that day?
No, it was the guy, the monkey man.
Yeah, but I thought there were people. It wasn't just him.
No, it wasn't just him. There was a lot of people on the show that day.
I don't know. I have it recorded somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, basically, and the thing is, it's just like Lynn said. It's like they don't want to. The mainstream don't want to associate with you when you do shit like this, and that's who you want to reach out to. It's like you don't want to reach out to BJ. Oh, you get a few thousand people that already know the case. No, you want people who don't know the case, who don't know about Sebastian Rogers, and that might have no clue about it. That's who you want to connect
and you
with.
know what's ironic? Here, I'll show you guys in just a second. Moderator, I do apologize that I misunderstood your second comment, but your first comment was certainly in an attempt to make fun of me. So duly noted. I apologize for my second response, but here's perfect example, B-Tim. It cracks me up because this was fantastically done by this channel. And you're going to hear Brittany herself acknowledge all of that, yet she still went on to do what she did.
Oh, I've seen a little bit of this. I didn't see a lot of it. I was, I was
Who is
jumping on
this?
Trish. This is in your own words or something like that? Or what is it?
This is just
saying. Just saying, yeah.
And the main point of this being, and I also want to point out that Brittany made this a topic after I did. But listen to what she says here, because it's quite ironic. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I want you guys to go over and see it.
Whether it's Summer Wells' case, whether it's Michael Vaughn's case, whether it's the Watts case, whether it's any case where people have Sophie Long, even though I think that's pretty much over. But the point is, it doesn't
try to ignore the chair struggling in the background. Just listen to Brittany herself.
Matter what we say or do at this point. Now that these cases has pretty much been infiltrated, they're never going to be about Michael Vaughn. It's never
her title. How far is too far when contacting victims of families?
Going to be about Michael Vaughn. I said Michael Long. Jesus. It's never going to be about Michael Vaughn. It's never going to be about Summer Wells anymore, because now it's all entrenched around it is the drama. It's like all the drama around it. The people who have involved themselves. That's what it's about. And going around trying to fight battles for these victims' family members is not helping them at all. It's keeping the drama going. You may think that you are doing something good in this case, but you're just making it worse. And that's why I've asked the question in my, my title says, how far is too far when contacting victims' families? And is it?
And that's in regards to people that were friendly with Michael Vaughn's mother. All of you that sit over there and support her now because you're hate bonding. That was in regard to all of you. So as you can see, Brittany's aware that she wasn't helping Sebastian, but her personal vendettas came before that poor child. This video is fantastically done. If you guys haven't seen it, save it to your watch later. Go check it out. It shows how Brittany started this litigation and how it's going so far. But yeah, this is what she did in Sebastian's case.
You think
now people talk about the litigation?
You think Craig's going to find out that he's not going to get the cologne that he wants because the money's going to be gone?
Stop that.
It's not going to be a great Christmas for Mr. Craig. I'm just saying.
It's not going to be a great Christmas for Tony Mathis either. I'm glad you're confidently handing around these papers, because I'm just going to anti-slap you again.
Yeah, Tony Mathis, you're an idiot. This was probably you are the dumbest move. Honestly, I kind of contemplate how you're not completely broke out of your stupidity, but sometimes failure gets success sometimes in life. You apparently have the life we all dream of to have. So,
well, here's my question, and perhaps you guys can answer this. Have any of you ever been in fear of losing your job and or been so tormented online that you've lost contracts, yet you go and publicly brag about a new business you're starting?
No.
Yeah, no.
Because you would keep that quiet, wouldn't you?
Oh, well, you could,
yes, moderator.
If that case does go through, you could probably depose his boss and see if he knew about the online activity.
Good thing for her, his boss seems like it might be changing to himself.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying the previous employer, you could probably get that guy.
Listen, my YouTube shows my analytics, and analytically, my audience is primarily women, in an age bracket where I promise you they're not buying or selling cranes.
Are you sure about that? Because BJ is getting pretty big, and she might need a crane to get out of the house.
Stop that.
Maybe because it's just you ever remember that sad movie with the the overweight mom with the kids Grape something, Gilbert's Grapes.
Yeah, I said that a while ago. I said she's starting to look like the mother from What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, they're gonna need Tony's gonna come there with the crane and be like, okay, BJ, we're gonna get you out of that house. Crane her out.
Oh, breaking news. Craig has just issued a statement, and he says the judge is just jealous. That appeals court, they're just jealous.
The judge is just jealous.
He's jealous of my page haircut.
They're just jealous.
Oh boy.
Hey, Granny, check your text messages real quick.
Okay.
By the way,
Not
that
between
was a
three
parody
yet.
parody satire. That I have absolutely no idea what Craig is thinking right now. He's probably
sleeping.
He's sleeping. He's gonna have a rude awakening.
He's sleeping after a DM sesh with somebody.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Brittany. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh, the woman from Scotland. And in the chat, in the
It's a
message he writes,
tropical.
"Oh, you're from Scotland."
It's tropical in Scotland, you hear? That's what they said. I think Craig said, isn't that a tropical place?
Ridiculous.
Scotland.
So this is hysterical.
Yeah.
Do you guys know in that litigation or whatever that Tony put against me, he put up that meme that somebody made of like a man holding a C&D. They added that.
Yeah, that's what they usually do because because it's usually like when someone starts doing that, they're just, to me, it's a bad sign because usually a good lawyer is just focused on the parts of the defamation, what you said and what was untrue, and how, basically how they tried to get in a code of you and show that that's actually was untrue, and then they go into that. But his lawyer's all over the place. It doesn't even make sense. One moment he's private citizen, next moment he's spokesperson.
Right.
One moment he's the quick deed didn't happen, but then he says, well, I sold it, I transferred the property for fair market value to my relatives, but doesn't put like a receipt or any sort of evidence that shows that. He says that he sent you documents about it. Did you ever get, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm not going to ask you that because that's something else. But yeah, it's just some things. I think I think it's a very bad move by him, and I think it's very poorly thought of. If I was in his position, I'd probably have kept my mouth shut. And
the most reassuring thing I got is after I sent that to somebody, if they want to say it's them, they can. And they responded back to me damn near laughing how weak it was. And to me, I'm reading it and I'm just like, fuck, how's this happening again? But when they said that, I was like, oh my God, really? Like the relief that they offered me in that moment, I'm like, and then of course my attorney was like, fuck, and I'm like, oh, okay.
It's weak. I mean, I looked at it, it's like, honestly, I think it'll probably get dismissed just in jurisdiction because it doesn't go into fair play. You can ask your lawyer about fair play, or you can just Google it. And I think it just be, and even if he does pursue you in Pennsylvania, if that gets dismissed, you'll just countersue the fuck out of him and you'll just go after him. And guess what?
Right. That's what an attorney I spoke with did say. He said, I definitely, without it, because Oklahoma's not an attorney fee state. So they basically said, like, I'm confident in this. And then I agree that, no, you didn't say I agree. They said, I definitely believe we need to file an abusive process. I
would probably, because honestly, it's like just ridiculous because this guy, and that's the fucked up thing. I don't even know why like all these people hate you so much. They like fucking
because I won. Only egotistical men like that can't handle the fact that they lost. They lost in litigation. They can't. They're so embarrassed by their own movements. They should be angry at Nick, Hung, and Lasniak, but instead they'll take it out on me. I'm not the one they should be angry at. But that's what it is. The only reason I'm being targeted is to mitigate his damages in PA. I believe that full-heartedly, because not for nothing, some people went at him way harder than I did, including, but not limited to, JLR, who's the one that said all of that a year ago, with 72,000 views on it. But yet he's only going after me.
Oh, so you got a super chat, by the way.
Thank you so much, Kraken. Thank you.
But
and I saw your message, Kraken. Thank you.
Yeah, that guy. I mean, like, it's very stupid what he did. Oh, yeah, another one. PJ's second chance.
Thank you, PJs. Would you want people to come to PA to support you? Yeah, absolutely. So if so, someone could create a page for roommate and possibly ride-alongs. Oh, that's a great idea, PJ second chance. Thank you.
Bring your musical instruments. Make sure.
Yes. All the dangerous guitars and drums and all the
some
things.
Flutes, a pan flute, maybe like drums.
I play the saxophone if that helps.
Bring the saxophone.
I do.
The saxophone.
So does fiance.
Hey, shit. Like they were so concerned about the marching band. Now you can create the marching band.
To me, their conduct in all of this is like it's like a textbook for intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Yeah, and then you have idiots that support it. They're like, yeah, we're so glad this is happening to people. It's like, would you like this to happen to you? I mean, no.
Do you know how easily I could, a lot of these people that are celebrating it, do you know how easily I could file a suit against them, a legitimate one for defamation? Like, I really could. I mean, nobody listens to her anymore, but the amount that one piece of shit over there that literally steals from Walmart had to say about me, I could easily throw them in litigation.
You mean the person that only gets 30K views a month?
Yes, that one.
Okay, the candlestick maker, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I ignore it. But the truth is, I could easily fucking sue her. You think she would have the support to fight it? You think she'd have the money to fight it? These people think that's just funny until it's them.
This is a woman that pro se litigated her divorce case against an attorney.
Right, I'm sure that person didn't even fight it. Like, get me the fuck out of this marriage. You got it.
Yeah.
Keep it all. But yeah, so, and actually, if we go through with the slap, which is what my attorney's telling me we're doing with Tony in Oklahoma, because he's helping me find somebody, that does include attorney fees again.
Well, if you have a GoFundMe for that, I'll donate to that. Obviously, just tell me when.
Yeah, I have to. This whole panel is intentional. I have to shut down my other one now, and I appreciate all of you supporting me all this way. I really do. I did set up a second one, but I don't want to post it until I know what I'm doing because, quite frankly, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's best to get an idea with the attorney and talk to them before, because you know how these motherfuckers are. They'll be like, "Oh, well, the money's still there." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
And you haven't been officially served, and they might say, "Well, she knows online." It's like, well, no, you have to be officially. You have to be officially served. Like
the fact that Tony passed it out to his friends doesn't make me served. They tried that with the first one; it doesn't work. Can anybody interpret what Noka here is saying? Because I really can't.
This whole panel is intentionally inflection of threat. Fucked up panel. Inflection?
Are they okay? Inflection of threat.
Is that a word?
Intentional inflection of threat. I don't know.
I'm not inflecting any threat. I'm going to sue you for that person.
That's it. Sue them. Defamation.
Or
libel. Or whatever. And it's whatchamacallit, incitement of hate. Mr. Blue, thank you so much. I know you would. Thank you so much.
But yeah, I mean, crazy. But yeah, I think Tony should have just kept his fucking mouth shut, because I think maybe like the only person who would have to be worried about being countersuited or attacked, like legally, civilly, would be fucking Barbecue Lady. But now he's got two people now going after him. Congratulations, Tony. Your brilliant legal mind has worked out again for you. I
mean, did anybody expect this to happen?
The appeal being quashed? Yeah, I did.
I mean, yeah, we knew it would be quashed, but did anybody think it'd be quashed right now? Like, I had no idea this was coming.
I mean, I think
because their briefs due in a few days, Tim. So I'm thinking, all right, they're going to file their briefs, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just talked to you about this, didn't I, Lynn? When I'm like, well, this is the timeline I'm looking at, and this is what I think they're
it's going to be like they're dragging their feet. Yeah.
Right. And then here we go with the Superior Court saying, bye-bye.
Can we also
give a shout out to my back alley attorney, my pro bono 5K attorney, who literally fucking filed the motion to quash that ended this entire appeal? Fuck you, Brittany. You'd be blessed to ever meet an attorney with the integrity, the experience, and the get-all that mine has, that you will never have in an attorney. I can promise you. You will never, ever find an attorney as equipped, as generous, as morally sound as mine, because you're not.
You better be careful. She might live stream with her new attorney and say, my attorney's better than yours.
I wish she would. I wish she would. You know the difference between hers and mine? Mine doesn't need a cutesy little fucking website to explain who he is and say he likes to hang with puppies, at the end of his day. His work speaks for himself. He doesn't need a fucking website with a biography about himself. His work speaks for himself. Yeah, you won't find mine having a website with a professional looking photo trying to get customers. No. His name spreads on his own.
Yeah, but to be fair, I mean, we can't hold it against lawyers having websites.
Well, I'm just saying in general. That's what it seems like with Lasniak having Hong and Nick write fake testimonials about him and shit. My attorney don't need all that.
Well, I mean,
she has no business insulting my attorney, because look what he did. He just put yours into place.
I mean, yeah, your attorney did his job. His job his job was to get this shit, to win the anti-slap and also to quash this whole appeal thing, and he did his job.
He did his fucking thing.
And that's how it is, and it's good. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just what they're hired for.
It's unfortunate. That's how good attorneys cost money.
Yep.
Standing ovation for your attorney.
Thank you, Lynn.
So I
was
want to
great.
read. Get Warren says, well, BJ sure did have it correct when she said B Tim has the whole case all figured out already. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
I literally did.
Anybody with fucking eyes to read and a brain to comprehend knew that this was going to be the end result of this entire thing. It was just a waiting game at this point, an expensive waiting game.
I could save you 10 grand, Brittany. Don't hire an attorney, refund the money, and beg for fucking forgiveness and fucking attempt to mitigate your damages as much as possible if I was you, because you're not in a good position right now.
Right.
I'm just saying, you are in a bad fucking position, lady. I would not want to be you.
But your attorney is just jealous. He's just jealous of that other attorney. You know that.
Yeah, jealous, and he's intimidated. He's harassing Brittany by doing his job with depositions and questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait until the depositions. Holy fuckaroos. They think that's shit. Is that Roe?
It is Roe.
I don't hear the usual audio destruction of the audio from her, like boom, 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 and it does. So sometimes it could be a fake Roe.
Can you hear this? Bite me. Okay. I just want to say, I play the violin and I will be there. So there's that. I only know a few songs and I've mastered Twinkle Twinkle. So there's that. It hurts my delicate fingers. But Granny, can you go, because I know there's a lot more people that when I came in, can you go back and explain that why this happened today?
Oh, yeah.
And that it didn't have to go, with the briefs and the judges and kind of how that came to be, because I think some people might be coming in and not understand.
Okay. So back in June, if you all recall, Craig was on his stream and he said that that our Judge Eckel, who ruled in the slap, has to recuse herself. And which Brittany was like, shh, Craig, we wasn't telling anybody. But yeah, y'all, the judge has to recuse herself. Well, I reached out to my attorney about that. And my attorney said, oh, they want to play these fucking, you know what I mean? Like okay. Well, I've been holding this up my sleeve. We're 20 days in and they still haven't filed a docket and statement. So I've been debating on if I should file a motion to quash their appeal on the basis they missed this crucial step of the process. So I think I'll do that. So he did that. He told me when it was filed. We went live and read it. He stated in it how they basically are grossly snubbing their noses up to the court, missing these deadlines and blah, 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 whatever. And it was noted at the bottom here. Let me pull it up really quick. The failure to file a timely completed document statement may result in dismissal of an appeal. So I did a live stream on this back when that was done. Anyway, I was just talking to Barbecue the other day, and their brief was due like the August 11th or something. Lasniak asked for a 30-day extension due to grievement, but their brief was soon to be due. And I said at Barbecue, it may not seem like Superior Court is paying attention to this, but I promise you they are. I just went through this, and they'll usually note it at the end. Well, they did differently. They noted that Lasniak did not bother to respond to our motion to quash. He did not bother to yet place in a document statement, and therefore they just dismissed it entirely. So the appeal is officially over.
That's called
failure. Special. Oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
No, I'm sorry. It's. I was just gonna say that is just called failure to prosecute. Fail, and didn't Tony?
Oh my God, KNS! Holy shit, 50 gifted. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you. Sorry, Lynn. That blew my mind.
No, go for. But didn't Tony demand an apology in his cease and desist?
Oh, why, yes, he did. The one where he stated he no longer was a sales operator because of my defamation towards him.
Right.
That one, yes.
Who owes the apology now, Tony?
Yeah.
Shit-stirring Tony.
Well, can you guys answer me this? Well, first off, I corrected what Tony asked me to after a cease and desist, besides the quick sale or whatever, because I don't know anything about that. But what is more defamatory? Saying that this man was sued by a church, which it turns out the hospital does own the church. So, I mean, I don't know. Or the fact that you literally accused me of running an entire fucking RICO operation. you defamed me through these legal papers. It seems like Julia Valente doesn't quite understand that either. But your entire filing was defamatory against me, and you all made sure, like Tony did with this one, that it went public before I was even served, which shows further intent to damage my reputation. In my humble, very educated with litigation now because of these assholes' opinion.
Now, I have a question for you, Granny. How good are you at fishing?
I actually love fishing.
So, you know,
Well, you want to come
be...
on my soon-to-be boat?
Yeah, that's going to be the next thing. You got to ask Mr. Tony about his boat because, you know, you might be able to get that in part of the settlement.
Yeah, the whole thing's fucking crazy. It really is. Can they file another appeal? No.
No.
Thank you, Crimes Under. I watched FUBJ stalk, belittle, lie about you. Also watched you beg her to stop on panels. She agreed for 5 minutes. BJ, Tony, don't underestimate single mothers, low lifes. Thank you. Thank you, True Crime with Eve. Thank all of you so much. Yeah, that's right. Why is Brittany now saying Yvette gave out the RICO papers when we all know it was her ex-mod, Nicole?
I didn't know she was saying Yvette did it.
I didn't either.
Well, maybe she didn't then. A commenter wrote that to me.
Yeah, we know because
you,
it wasn't Yvette, because it was Nicole, because she was in Molly Golightly Patreon or some shit like that.
Right.
Okay, so now, Jess, all right, can I ask you another question? So the next thing that will happen is y'all will file for a date for to be heard, and that will be you and Barbecue get to do your victim impact statement, and then the punitive will be decided on, correct? Or am I not?
Yeah, so it wouldn't be a victim impact statement, but it would be an impact statement. My attorney already reached out to the judge, Eckel, to make her aware that the appeal was dismissed and jurisdiction's back in her hands, because my attorney is a go-getter. He's not a back alley attorney. So he already did that. We already filed for punitive. We didn't file for attorney fees yet for several reasons. We will now. But if you look on the page right here on the, look at the video for a second, you'll notice that they did not respond in a timely manner to our request for punitive damages, which means the judge is more than likely to grant them because they did not contest them in time.
Right.
They were too busy playing appeal and playing how to, prolong this game of theirs.
And just so people, different simps from different areas can understand this, at no point will any of the losers, or AKA plaintiffs, be able to give any kind of statement, testimony, evidence, crying. Well, I guess they can cry, but I think they will cry. But I look forward to crying.
Their chance to show judge their damages was when they filed this claiming damages.
Right.
If they didn't present it then, they don't get to present it now. Brittany's saying that sorry, really quick, Peyton. Brittany's saying that they can all file new lawsuits so long as it's not RICO. Brittany, up until then, denied that she even filed a RICO against me. So let that sink in about who and what Brittany Jackson fucking is. She's a fucking pathological liar. Now you're acknowledging you filed RICO against me, right, Brittany? But you're still wrong. And if you had a real attorney to consult, you would recognize that you're still wrong. You filed not just RICO against me, but 42 other fucking claims. In those 42 claims, you exploded your load into one lawsuit. Therefore, you cannot bring forth not one of those 42 claims or RICO against me in Pennsylvania ever again. Hence why Tony is trying for jurisdiction in Oklahoma, which he doesn't have. Yeah. Idiot. I wish you would be dumb enough.
You remember when Julie the dog handler got mad at me about, repossessing her dog because she's going to lose the case?
Oh, she tried holding that against me in fucking JP's comments the other day. Oh, and they said that they're going to I don't want your fucking dogs. I'm not even a dog person. I don't want your dogs. Keep them. Just stop pretending they're working active missing cases when they're not.
Can you get her her outfit maybe with the badge? Maybe that'll be part of the settlement.
I don't want that either. I will. Nasty. Kodo, I'm so happy to see you. Niece, thank you. Yeah, remember Julie said, oh, this is 10 miles from where the Declaration of Independence was signed, and you're about to fuck around, find out. How's that find out part feel, Julie?
Well, she's going to find out how bad it was to get a free attorney.
Right. And then Julie said, she's going to countersuit all of us. I never publicly defamed her. Hey, beats him, Clue, Lynn, Rowena. Would it be publicly defamatory if I said you were running a fucking RICO operation and lied throughout my entire filing about you?
Basically,
Yes, it would.
yeah. Basically, saying someone is committing crimes is a form of defamation.
Thank you.
Dude, they tried to put you on the same level as Diddy and Al Capone. I mean, come on. I mean,
Flattered, but Jesus Christ, get real. I know.
I kind of find it funny that they named me there B Tim and they got my name wrong. I think they called me B Tom or some shit.
Yeah, they did.
They misspelled my name too. I was kind of hurt by it.
Hell, they put Lasniak as a plaintiff for fuck's sake. Bridget, thank you so much. 31 months as a member. This is a much needed win. I'm proud you both hung on through the BS. Send a cash out to help you celebrate this weekend. Wow, thank you so much, Bridget. Heartily, thank you. Yeah, I mean, hell, at one part, he was a fucking plaintiff. Plaintiff Lasniak felt threatened. Did he? Because Plaintiff Lasniak on a phone call with me stated he knew I was not threatening him, but then he felt threatened. If you feel threatened by me, then please. Does one of the mods have a membership link? If not, I can grab it. Can you or Barbecue take down YouTube TikTok channels? Probably, to be honest. I didn't want to, but yeah, there's a way to put this into YouTube legal. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it is. And I personally, I would do it.
Yep.
I know. I would go. You fucking go after me legally. I told people this. I would do everything in my power. You know, Tony, if that was to me, one of the questions was I'd be asking him in a deposition about an interesting night in a live. I'm not going to say what it was, the live that he did with a couple of people on TikTok. I would be asking him and his boss questions about that.
Yeah. I've been very generous. Despite what everybody's been saying about me and how Brittany tries to demonize me, I've been very fucking generous. Oh my God, I did, Kraken. Thank you. I'm sorry. I haven't been looking. Yeah, I could now without a doubt I could send this into YouTube legal. Absolutely. I hate these people though, because these are the type of people that can't handle that they lost, right? So they make up all these excuses, all these reasons, and then they say, you know what? Because I lost here, I'm going to financially drain you again every which way I can. And I will see too, Tony, that you don't get to keep doing that. Because my understanding is little goofball over there, Reality Bites, was in a chat last night saying, I know who Tony's going to sue next.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's brag-worthy, Reality. What's your real name, Reality? Where do you live? You want to get sued? You guys okay with frivolous litigation? Let us all know. I'm sure we got some members here
what
that
are you
can
gonna take her butterflies and rocks?
Maybe I will. I like her inspirational quotes. They would look cute on my wall to remind me.
Maybe you could get her wigs, her collection of wigs.
I can text you her info if you want it.
Clue. Oh my God, she's gonna cry.
Oh my God, did you hear Clue offering my information?
But I'm so, and thank you, because I know a lot of people came in after you explained that part of why it didn't have to go before 3 judges and all the briefs and all the.
The judges determined this, Rowena. It still goes before the judges, see if they want to dismiss it or not.
But you didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so. But
the judges were aware.
Y'all didn't have to file all the briefs and it go on longer.
Yes, they weren't able to prolong it. Yes.
BJ's 6th child in the background said, doesn't the judge have to recuse herself? And BJ said, we're not talking about that right now. So Seth,
yes, y'all.
Betty, Seth, Betty, Chasing Vodka, Dick Talk, At Night, Nick Hung, Dog, y'all can all thank her 6th child.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
To be fair, that shit could have been done on purpose. That way, when she loses, he can't be mad at her. She can turn it around and blame him.
Right.
You're not going to be able to get that new computer, Craig. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Well, and this is I don't know about forensic accounting or anything, but you know, now he is a co-host on her channel, so his money, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking again
take
now.
the crackers down to the ketchup. I'm just take it all.
Well, that's what my attorney said at that time. You know, pretty much he'll go for the stale crackers left in her cabinet. He'll get what we're entitled to. But yeah, I actually found it in my text earlier where I said to my attorney, you know, Brittany's saying the judge has to recuse herself. And he basically said, oh, they want to play these type of games? Well, I've been sitting on this one, but it's been 28 days and they haven't filed their document statement yet, which is doing the beginning of an appeal. So there you go, Brittany.
Oopsie.
And it worked in our favor. See this? Accordingly, the appeal is dismissed. Dismissed. We won. We fucking won.
Sad days for Craig. Well,
Brittany
Craig,
was with that now, but guess what? I don't want anybody to ever forget. I don't give a fuck what kind of rumor you hear. I feed my children too. Okay, I have bills in a real life too, and they have no problem fucking They celebrate it being done to me.
Yeah,
so we shall
that's true.
celebrate the same.
Well, they sat in the E's chat and didn't have a problem with information being put out that you and Barbecue could go to prison for 20 years.
Right, again.
Yeah.
They're doing it again with Tony's thing, claiming I can go to jail for it. Yeah.
They're just such a lovely couple.
Yeah, they think that like doxing is an actionable case. It's like number one, no one doxed Tony. Tony doxed himself when he went on when he went on national TV and
as a national spokesman.
As a national spokesperson, you know, the person that was ruled in a Pennsylvania court as a semi-public figure, and now he's trying to claim that he's a private citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Well, I'm going to hop down. Congratulations, Granny. I will see you in PA, girl, huh?
Yes, Rowena. Thank you.
I'm so excited.
That's what comes next.
Bring the flute.
And
Bring the pan flute.
I don't have a flute. I have a violin. I'll have to see if I have room to pack it. But, and not to get it twisted, people don't want to go to screw with anybody or, you know, go real life on anybody. But especially if I think, well, it's an open courtroom, it's history, anybody should be allowed in. But especially if your name was put on this and you're a doe, you 100% to me have the right to sit in that room and just watch their faces as they get told about themselves. That's all I want to see.
Oh, I'll be there.
I don't want to get close to smell. I want to be. I don't want to be downwind. I don't want to get nits on me. It ain't like
also,
that.
I just want to put a caveat. Please do not go in there with your phone taking pictures or try to record.
Well, no.
I'm saying this to anyone.
That's just a lie they say. We'll turn over our phones in the beginning of the hearing so they can't pull that next.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I have a separate request that Clue bring her tiny violin and play it the entire time.
Oh,
at them. I'm just kidding.
Flutter
actually.
I think he deserves the vacation.
Yeah, a little vacay. Look, you know
the timing of this was just perfect.
You know how people used to take the gnome for Travelocity, and the gnome would be different places.
Yeah.
If you and Cletus traveled there, Flutter could be at different landmarks. I think that's an excellent idea.
The good news is, you know, it's perfect because it's on a Friday, so it's gonna fuck up their weekend, like how they.
Right, like they did to me twice now. Beat Tim. You know what was really perfect about it is that Brittany sat over there so fucking and her. Say it for me because I'm fucking tongue-tied right now. And sitting over there gloating at what Tony was doing to me. She felt on top of the world last night, baby. How's it feel today, Brittany? How's it feel today, Brittany?
Well,
I told her it was a bad idea.
Isn't gluttony a deadly sin? God don't like your gluttony, bitch, and he's showing it today. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I also thought it was funny a couple weeks ago when she sat there and said, "We got to win, y'all," when she was talking about Betty's community post about
depositions. Then Betty comes out all depressed.
About discovery, which we already knew because it's part of the law and it's true crime. But then she didn't say nothing after Betty's little deposition live.
Crying.
So she's like, "We got to win, y'all. Things are looking up. We got
the tides are turning, y'all," because she knew what Tony was up to too. She absolutely did. And and now look at her. The tides are turning, and the tides will always turn in the way of justice and truth. No matter what type of fucking facade you put on publicly, no matter which type of fucking religion manipulation you want to use, no matter how much you lie to an attorney or throughout your dockets to a courtroom, the truth and justice will always prevail, because lawfare is the monster that faces us all. And when you look in a mirror, that's what you see, a fucking monster. And your audience is beginning to see it too. And I'll be damned, Mr. National Spokesman, if everybody doesn't learn your name and what you did to Cal Paris, Sebastian Rogers, and what other family you try to impact next. You may be able to shut me down, but you won't shut down the damn near 2,000 people here with us today.
Yeah, I feel
Fuck
like
you.
we need that guy from that Kylie Rock. Remember that crazy guy with the teddy bear? And he just pulled open a beer and he says, the true crime.
Check it.
Check it. No, that's not Check It. It was another guy. It was
Yeah, I know you're talking about. He makes fun of which one called all the time.
There was one line that was hilarious where he just like, the true crime community has been infiltrated.
Infiltrated.
It's time to party, or like it's time to celebrate. He drinks his fucking beer. I wish we had that like right now.
I bet Queen's got it.
Oh my god, that would be perfect.
She used to have it in the intro or something.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah,
it was funny.
It's good.
That guy was a
I have
whack
one
job.
more request, and I'm hopping down at the end of this. Jess, can you please play Tom Petty? I won't back down.
Oh, absolutely, because Brittany hates that song, and I fucking love it. You already know it.
All right, I love it. All right, well, y'all have a great day, and please, it's Friday. Jess, just
this is news that I needed, Rowena. I couldn't breathe all fucking week. They served me last Friday. They attempted service, just missed me. I haven't been able to breathe all fucking week, and I finally got this, and I needed this. I needed this to remind me that we got this. This isn't going to work out.
And to everybody in the community that helped out with with barbecue, with Granny, with Queen, with all the bullshit that this community stands up, even if you can't help out financially, showing up to lives, hitting the like button, sending emails, being supportive, it all makes a difference, like with people's spirit, I guess.
Yeah,
it gets heavy.
It absolutely does.
Yep. All right. Well, y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So,
thank you so much, just for you, for the 10 gifted. Yeah, I just love the timing of it. One, because perfect. I needed it. Two, because of the arrogance on display last night. And Brittany,
it's Friday.
And it's Friday. And honestly, it's almost pitiful, but can we say, like, Brittany doesn't brush her teeth, and maybe next stream she'll do a live from the bathroom brushing her teeth? Like, can we start doing, like, Brittany doesn't exercise. Next thing you know, she's on a treadmill live. Can we start, like, doing this productively so we can actually help her at the same time?
We've done that. We said she was dirty, and she started taking showers.
We said her and Craig don't sleep in the same room, and suddenly they're streaming from the bed. It's amazing.
Traumatizing all of us with her chest pats. Her chest.
Yeah, I didn't even watch, but I heard all about it. The court docs aren't out yet. The court docs is only what I showed you all. They're not actually out yet. So
I'm going to jump down to Jess. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lynn.
And I know that you got this going forward too. I know you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you later.
I'll talk to you soon. This is all that's out, the court documents. It basically is the motion to dismiss, and it says, upon consideration of the June 30th, 2025, appellee Jessica Lynn Sang's motion to quash the appellant's appeal for failure to comply with the PA RAP 3157, docketed as application to quash appeal, filed by appellee Jessica, and the July 10th, 2025 appellee Stephanie Joe Barbecue joined in on it. Quash the appellant's appeal for failure to comply, docketed as joiner to appeal, whatever. No response thereto, no response thereto. The application is granted. Accordingly, the appeal is dismissed for failure to file a document statement. This goes down on Joseph Lasniak's record as an attorney. Are we ready to give a statement to TMZ tomorrow, or? No, nobody would have known about this last night, Dreamer. This just happened. So I don't think they would have. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Where are you guys finding How are you saying it's up? I don't even see it. Just for you. Thank you for giving memberships and becoming one. I really appreciate it.
I thought fiance found it a minute ago too. The paperwork.
Yeah.
Where? I
Where?
thought
It's not coming up on my end. Is it because I have to exit and come back?
I don't know. He's not in here now, or I'd ask him.
Thank you, Janice. Oh my gosh, everybody! Thank you all for the PayPal's. It will go towards Tony. I appreciate it.
That's
yeah, because I don't see it on my end.
I'm glad that these people are very supportive of you because you're going through a lot with this. I mean,
Oh
I've
my
seen
God,
it.
it's been a nightmare.
Yeah, I've
Fucking
seen
nightmare.
Queen go through it, and then I've seen you go through it, and barbecue. It's a fucking nightmare. It's people don't realize going through litigation is very stressful. You don't know what you're doing, and like everything you go with your attorney costs you money, and it's a very tough situation. And even if you're right and you didn't do anything wrong, you still have to defend yourself, and it sucks.
Right,
And
that's what I keep explaining to them, Tim, and they don't get that. People don't get that. Like, you can celebrate this because it's me. You don't like me, but it could be any of you at any given time.
Look at CoffeeZilla. He's being, in my opinion, being frivolously sued by Logan Paul, and he's still in litigation.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're just trying to do it to cost him a bunch of money. You know, and what that guy did was he revealed a scam and told people about how people were being scammed. And what was his reward? He got sued by a multimillionaire who was just who wants to be a petty billionaire.
Well, that's what they're able to do. Absolutely. What the crack I did. Thank you. I responded to them if it gives me the option. I appreciate you guys so fucking much.
I mean,
this still isn't coming up for me, guys.
What's not coming up?
The actual filing is not coming up on my end.
Okay.
I mean, granted, it's going to be the same as what I'm showing you here, but it's not coming up for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's hook Granny Petunia's place again. Thank you, Jen. Artist Creek, I know. Fuck, I just exited. Damn it.
Let's help Granny put Tony in his place. Well, when she does the GoFundMe, I think when she does that, when she figures out with the Oklahoma attorney, she'll definitely. I think the attorney will do well. I think that filing looks ridiculous, in my opinion. If I can point out mistakes, and I'm not an attorney, I'm sure an attorney can do a much better job than I do. I'm not arrogant to think I'm smarter than an attorney.
Right.
I think only stupid people often think they're smarter than people who spend 20 years in the profession, Though Mr. Joseph Wozniak makes me doubt that sometimes.
Yeah, and the attorneys that I spoke with are very confident. It's just a matter of, right.
Yeah.
Wandering Sub, thank you for 35 months. We sure do. Go cackle about this, JP. FAFO, right? Right. Hey, all you got to do is shut up. All you got to do is shut up. Just because you all would shut up, which you don't, actually. You really don't.
I was going to say, she hadn't shut up yet.
Exactly. That attorney, I know the one she's talking about. I found an attorney for myself that I like, but my attorney said he found an attorney. So I'm going to talk to him about what he has going on and take it from there.
Yeah, I would go with your attorney's recommendation.
Exactly, because that means he has some type of stand-in with that attorney and can speak to him and catch him up on everything.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, is to catch him up on because you don't want him to walk in there cold, not realizing what's going on. Right. There might be different tactics that he's going to go through that because with this new information. And
exactly,
the faster this guy gets himself abreast about this, the cheaper it'll be, because guess what? That's $3.50 an hour.
Yeah, and that shit adds up so fucking quick, man.
I know. That's why people they sit here and they say, "Oh, it's that person scamming with their attorney." It's like they have no clue of the cost, and they think litigation is this dream, but it's not. It's a fucking nightmare. And only people that have actually been through litigation will tell you it is a fucking nightmare.
Absolute nightmare.
To deal with.
Can we also point out that today is August? This is a great way to start off the month, but also it is the channel anniversary of my channel.
Oh, geez.
Pretty fucking cool. Pretty ironic timing.
Did you ever think that,
never.
Did you ever think in that basically a situation where you started this channel that you would be creating precedents in the state of Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania law and anti-SLAPP?
No. And you know what's really crazy to think about it? is that when this was first presented to me, obviously I was made aware through social media and I couldn't even believe it. But as you all know, there was some time in between when I was served and whatever. So I knew about it for a while. And as I was debating what to do, ironically, the only thing I was willing to offer is to not speak about Seth Rogers. That's it. Not going to speak about Seth Rogers. And that wasn't acceptable because that's not what it was for them. They can sit over there and say as many times as they want, Brittany, that all I do is shut up. But they were asking for money. They just wrote their lawsuit so ridiculously that you couldn't find that part. But they were asking for money. And that's what Just Saying put a video together today that shows you all that. It absolutely was money driven, from the give 500 to them to every demand that was impossible to make. But I never even thought that I would go through with it. Like, I was like, listen, I'll just settle. I got to settle. Until I spoke to a few people, most importantly, my family and my attorney, who said, no, you tell them to pound fucking sand. You're not settling. You're not settling. This is a frivolous lawsuit. You're going to fight it. And thanks to all of you, I could, and we did. And here we are today, almost a year to date, and we fucking won.
Yeah.
We fucking won like we knew we would. Everybody up here on this panel warned them how this would end. We all told Brittany several times, you might as well get out of your free attorney because this isn't going to end how you want. So when you sit over there crying, say that we only filed a slap to hold up the court to buy us time, and you sit over there, Brittany and Craig, and say it's still an appeal, they didn't win. We officially, listen to me clearly when I say this, we fucking won. Officially across the board, we won. The next time we will see you regarding this litigation is in front of Judge Eckel, NPA, for our attorney fees and and most likely punitive damages.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to skedaddle. It was good talking to you. I hope, I'm glad that just went through. I'm hoping for more good news in your case. I hope you get your triple damages and fuck these people completely over, as they should be.
Yeah.
Especially, because no one should be fucking financially, legally fucking abused by a group of wackos thinking it's a good idea. And hopefully we'll hear more good news. Hopefully we'll hear more good news. And it is what it is. And Clue, good talk to you. Have a good day. I have a question though before I go. Wait for you, Clue.
Go ahead.
What is that in your mouth? Is that a lollipop?
It's a lolly.
Oh, okay. I was just like looking at that. I was like, what the hell is that in the mouth?
This is the woman who eats her corn.
Who eats corn? Clue eats corn?
She doesn't eat her corn like a normal person. She eats it. What is that?
The long way.
Yeah, the long way. I was going to say, I don't know. I always get confused. Horizontal.
Wow, that's weird.
Bitch, guess what came in the mail?
I eat my corn horizontal shirt.
Yep.
I eat my, yeah. I knew you would get that. B-Tim's out of here. I seen Clue's lollipops when I was out the other day, but they wanted $2 a piece for one of those little square cinnamon ones. And I said, ain't no damn way.
Yeah, that's why you have to go to Amazon.
Yeah.
So good, though. Oh, my gosh.
You guys got to get the other ones. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me say this, too. Somebody said Brittany canceled a stream. I wonder why. What happened, Brittany? What happened to all that confidence? These are the lollipops that I absolutely love that you got to get. They have them in all different flavors. They have like blueberry. They have, oh my God, they have everything. Mango, you name it.
I've never seen those.
Big slice pops. They're so fucking unbelievably good.
Big slice pops. Okay.
They used to sell them for a corner at the little corner store, but that one got shot up and they don't. They're fucking good.
She had a stream scheduled for today.
That's what people said in the chat and canceled it. I don't know. But I know that if you guys haven't seen this yet, again, it's a long video, but you got to check out Just Saying. They put out the timeline. It took them a lot of time. I can only fathom to put out this timeline, but it's so crucial that people see that. Check Messenger. And these people were sitting over there so arrogant last night.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous.
Yep. Laughing and cackling. That, oh, Tony did it. Tony's suing Granny, y'all. You know what's sick about it? When Julie said she wanted to sue Brittany, I said, I don't really support frivolous litigation, even though it was Brittany. But hey, if you got the means, you want to do it, do it. When it came to Texana with Tony and Seth or whatever, I said, I don't really, even though I hate these people, I don't really support that. But these people that claim to be so morally sound, Chloe, that claim to be so above all of us, they support frivolous litigation simply because they don't like somebody. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. And that reminds me of a comment somebody just put over here. How many of them downplayed this Rico, but yet they wouldn't be able to handle it if it was them in this position. They'd be singing a whole different tune.
Oh, for sure.
It's fucking sick.
Especially one of them for sure. I have little children.
Right. They're trying to take my home. That didn't affect Granny. That didn't affect her real life. Yeah. We'll see if the judge agrees with that. See if the judge agrees it didn't affect my real life. Thank you so much again, just for you. All right, let me see what this says. My mod found the paper. Let's see if it reads any differently. No, pretty much just reads the same. Disposed before decision. Order granting application to quash appeal. The judgment deposition date was today, August 1st. So no way Brittany knew about it last night. It says, upon consideration to June 30th. Yeah. It's the same thing, basically. And then it says the documents are sealed. And that basically was just done today. Order grant application for accession to file was granted August 13th. And decision to quash was today. Thank you, Brenda. Victim fuglies. And in the next breath, let's be Christian, y'all. Thank you, Lake Geary. I know, Sony. I know. I know. So will the judge. I mean, honest to God, dude. I'm such a roller coaster of emotions because from Friday night when I saw this blue dumb little fucking paper on my floor and I said, oh my God, please tell me this was old. This is from when Tony tried to serve me last time. And I'm like, surely it is, right? And I say to one of my kids, when you came through the front door, did you see a paper? And they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, great. So it's new. And I called and I couldn't get a hold. And I thought for sure it was Brittany. And Brittany laid us to believe it was her. Then I spoke with the server, who was very polite. Again, probably the only moron that ever calls a process server. Maj, just get rid of that person. I see people responding to them. Here, little horses. And they gave me enough information that my one mod was able to take that and find the document to see what was going on. And then the internet did what the internet did, and Tony sent it over to Brittany, but whatever. And here we are, a week to date, after they felt so fucking arrogant and confident in what they were doing. And we won. The appeal's done. Back to Judge Eckel we go for attorney fees and hopefully punitive damages. It's fucking over.
You know what's crazy too? I remember, like you saying, the process server paper that was left, you said, oh, I wonder who that's from. Oddly enough, it's the same one that Tony uses.
Used. Yep. And then guess my dumb it went right over my own head, Clue. But when I was live, I did say it's either Brittany or it's Tony. Thank you, Terry Lynn. And sure enough, it was Tony. Tony can drop his lawsuit in Oklahoma against me, or he'll just face a second abusive process, which is basically the same thing as malicious whatever. Basically, he'll face a second countersuit is all. Thank you, Darcy. But my attorney said the attorney he has that whatever. I'm not telling Tony my legal plans. I'm just going to tell you this, Tony. When you Google your name, Tony Mathis, a lot of things come up. Granny's Watching does not. What does come up is you on the third day of being a spokesman for Seth Rogers telling the world that you're the most hated man in America. What does come up is you as a spokesperson sitting over there saying gloves off when it comes to the mother and stepfather of a missing child. What comes up is you taking over the Caleb Harris TikTok channel and putting all the information, all the what you would call docs and information about JLR on it. All of those things come up. You know what else comes up? Randy Harris. And it just so happens you just may have lied, Tony, a little too much on these papers because Christians stand against evil doing. And I'll leave it at that. Salt of the earth. Thank you, Darcy. Love says, thank you for standing for all of us on this platform. No, you guys helped me stand, not vice versa. I promise you that. Yeah, dude, can you believe that Tony's over there saying Caleb Harris's father asked him to be a spokesman because of his great speaking skills?
Yeah, his communication skills.
Yeah. I didn't hear a great wait, matter of fact, let's see some. Great communication skills. Let's see. The Tony Mathis have great communication skills. I don't know. What did Tony Mathis sound like when he was over on TikTok giving up lies that Sebastian was speaking to? Katie's mother that Sebastian was seen on camera the weekend he went missing. Remember all those lies Tony gave up? No? Well, let me remind you, Chloe. Gee, you're a great interactor. Here's Tony Mathis. Here's one of my first introductions.
I'm sorry. I had to pee.
Who remembers this?
The community involved, but it takes a lot to get, I just looked at it today. It's 985 miles. My truck is a diesel. It's about 130, 140 to fill it up. 400 miles to the full tank. I mean, it takes a lot from the community and surrounding members.
Right.
So that was Nina Glass. That's Tony Mathis's buddy that he was recommending to get involved in Sebastian's case. But first, she needed you all to not only fix her truck, but give her gas to travel. The woman is now deceased, but let's hear Tony speak.
So if we did like a fundraiser.
Like a fundraiser.
For it, that would help.
1,000%.
Absolutely.
Let's hear these great speaking skills, Tony.
And I can tell you this, that Stephen Crabtree is a very good friend of mine. I don't know if you ladies know Stephen or not.
You see how they easily throw around the word good friend, Clue? Everybody's good friends and salt of the earth people, and they love each other. Thank you, nonsense.
Yeah, they all. Like, it's crazy that, like, they meet them, like, maybe one time. Even people they don't meet.
Right.
And they're just like, oh, we go back years. You know what I mean? It's insane.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, we go back years. Such great people. Here, Lisbeth, I just dropped it again. I'll tag it in my description. But here are these great speaking skills. Oh my God, he's like totally selling the audience right now. It's like, wow, this is so powerful. Your speaking skills are top notch.
I was impressed.
Yeah, that especially I really like that. That part really was like, ooh, what's coming next?
Or not, Stephen and I can percent.
Absolutely.
And I can tell you this, that Stephen Crabtree is a very good friend of mine. I don't know if you ladies know Stephen or not.
Yes.
Yes, we follow each other.
Oh, that means they know each other.
Salt of the earth human. And I can tell you that once we get Nina to Hendersonville, she'll have everything she needs. But just for complete transparency, she's got to have some vehicle work done. And, if we could get...
I mean, is everybody so engaged because his speaking skills are so top notch? And if nobody's hiring you for your speaking skills, in my opinion. But
no,
that's Tony Mathis for you. Trying to get money out of Sebastian day one, and make sure his little, in my opinion, con friends were involved in the con as well. I knew something was up when he wasn't on Steph's show that day, too. I knew it then. He thinks if he stays offline for a month, he's no longer a national spokesman, a public figure. You were on national news, Tony Mathis. You are not a private citizen. Megan. So
they're all crazy.
They fucking are. They fucking are. What a wild fucking end to a wild week. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. When that came through, I couldn't believe it. In the words of Brittany Jackson, the appeal is dunzo.
Dunzo.
Dunzo. Remember she said that about her headphones, that she was wearing headphones? Y'all, I'm trying not to cry. Yeah, but look, y'all, my headphones are dunzo.
Jeez.
Meanwhile, she's wearing a fucking pair. Oh, yeah, get rid of that AI song. I never officially heard that. Do you have that clue?
What?
That stupid AI song that Kelsey made up for Britney that talks about the anti-slap and how I didn't really win nothing.
That shit.
Oh, let me see. I think somebody emailed it to me before, but I want to hear that now. I've held off on hearing it. I didn't want to hear it.
Kelsey sucks at AI.
AI in general sucks, but
like honestly, the best. It always just has hurt my heart that the best you could come up with when you reference me is fish stick lips.
Right.
Really?
That's it. Like that. That's the. I mean, their comebacks are very juvenile, but that's it. Lipstick. Wow. Thank you guys so much. I thought somebody sent me that stupid AI song. I want to play it now. I never got to officially hear it. I remember Jay read me some of the lyrics, but I never got to hear it. If anybody has it, if you can send it over, I'd love to hear that stupid song now, because now you need a new one. I believe the lyrics went something like, you didn't win anything, the judge didn't rule.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like listening to her go at that person, I know it was this month, within this last month, go at that person in the chat talking about, we didn't lose shit. There's an appeal. And I'm like, oh my God. And then even the other day, she said something like, there's an appeal, which I don't even want to do. What do you mean you don't want to do? Like there is, remember, and after the first initial, she was like, well, I mean, we could appeal it, but I don't want to go any further.
I don't think I want to go any further.
Yeah.
But she did. But she did, yeah. Lindsay, thank you so much. She went further because she signed over, supposedly she signed over litigation rights to Nick. Who does that? I don't know. Yeah, with their NDA. That's what the NDA was. That they have all power pertaining to litigation.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Lutubius. You never saw that?
No.
Yes, exactly what it says in it. Who would do that is right, I know, but they did. They signed over their legal rights.
It's like a fucking power of attorney, like for the legal decisions.
Right. Like who would do that, especially to somebody like Nick?
Right. A known fraud.
Right. Here it is. This was their NDA. ADNI agrees to provide comprehensive investigative intelligence legal services specifically aimed at addressing and combating harassment and stalking incidents directed at you. This includes, but not limited to. And then right here, authority to act. You grant ADNI full authority to act on your behalf in all legal matters related to the harassment and stalking incidents. This includes, but is not limited to, making strategic decisions, filing legal claims, negotiating settlements, and pursuing any lawful action deemed necessary by ADNI in the course of the matter. That's what they signed in their NDAs.
Oh my
God. Thank you, Purple Dragon. We got a YouTube baby.
What a freaking moron.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Babe, they signed over all of the legal right to Nick Hasafasra.
Yeah, has a fat suit.
Allowing him to make all the legal decisions in their NDA with ADNI.
I won, Hillbilly. I won. Yep, that's what this is. It gives him all rights to represent them legally. They have no say.
That doesn't mean that they can't retract that authority and act on their own.
I agree.
Right. They could fight it, but this is why when she said, yeah, a little bit.
Girl,
but this is why
that
when she said,
motherfucker is what, 50 feet away from me?
When she said she
Good,
didn't want to
nice.
go through with the appeal and went through with it anyway, that's what I thought. This is likely why, because they signed over a rights.
Let her stop talking. What? Did you hear that?
A little bit. It was like one word.
He said, fuck you, BJ.
Oh, I didn't hear all that. Thank you, Phoenix. Yeah.
Let me clarify, that's not an offer. Just.
I agree, Nikki. I agree.
Girl, I sit here every day and look at the cameras. I'm like, where's my paperwork, Beach? Where's it at? Let's fucking go, bro.
I would suggest her and Craig start that OnlyFans
Ugh.
and start saving. It's always a good idea. You never know what kind of expenses will pop up.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? That's the most attention that bitch has ever gotten. So let her have her 5 moments. But guess what? I'm going to celebrate all weekend long. And what did Tony say? I quoted in that litigation. I need that AdSense babies. I need that AdSense babies. That don't even make sense. I don't think I said that. Happy dancing for GW. Thank you, ND. Pain It Rocks. I'm so freaking happy for you, truly, and it's Friday. I know. After what they did to my last weekend. Oh my gosh. All weekend again. I was stressed the fuck out. And you know what? I don't need to be. I have very competent fucking attorney.
If you don't put on a tight ass dress and some high fucking heels and go out and have you a drink, I swear to God.
I don't drink, Chloe.
Bitch, it don't have to be nothing alcohol.
Fine. You're right, Rowena. You're right. Somebody needs to put together a video of all their loss of sense.
And when
I'm
someone
gonna
says,
go celebrate.
look, I'm being dead ass now. Don't just skip over what I said. When somebody says, what are you celebrating? I whooped the dog shit out of Dog the Bounty Hunter and his friends.
And I did. And we did with the first successful anti-slap in Pennsylvania. We fucking did it.
Bitch, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing if I were you right now. I'd walk around with my own stripper pole for the weekend. Fuck you.
Oh my gosh. It's just fucking amazing. What a feeling. What a feeling. Because I'm like, damn, their appeals due. It's due in like, a few days. And then we got to respond. And I know Barbecue was saying shit to me about the appeal. And I'm like, listen, it feels like Superior Court, but they're taking note of everything. And then boom, they come through and they say, yep, done. Done. The appeal's done.
That's the whole thing I couldn't understand when it came to certain people who also have YouTube channel, and they kept saying like, the judge is gonna hear this. We're gonna put this before the judge. And I'm like, are you even asking? Like, are you even asking these people like what is gonna happen next? What are the next steps and phases? And I don't know. It's just crazy to me.
Chloe, they thought that they could just email clips to the judge.
What?
Yes, that's what they were saying on Brittany's stream, that they're emailing clips to the judge. Yep, like it would be that fucking easy. We're going to email clips to the judge, y'all. How did all that they had? And here's what's funny about it, too. They had a litigation lounge. They had about 9 or 10 different people in litigation with them, plus a free attorney, plus all the busy, non-housewives that were involved in all of it. And they still couldn't fucking come up with a W. They still couldn't do shit. I don't have a litigation lounge. I don't have a fucking team of people to help me in litigation. We didn't do any of that.
Right.
And they still lost. I bet you guys keep mentioning JP again. It's the most attention she's ever gotten. Let's not bring her name up in here. But secondly, she's probably so mad because I'm so happy. How's it feel to know that once again you were wrong? How about this? How about all you got to do is shut the fuck up, or you just might be next to fuck around and find out.
That's true.
It can happen to anybody. Anybody can have this done to them. And if any of you who celebrate this ever find yourself in the same shoes, I hope the internet laughs at you. I do. Because I think it'd be fucking hysterical. Don't go feeling bad for Brittany when she's countersuit now, because that's what's coming next. Fair warning.
Jess, hi. I just wanted to come up and tell you, like, we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this has been such a long time coming. I mean, years, really, when we look all back at it. And people don't realize what an impact it has on it, much less like you as, a single mother raising 2 kids, but it could put an impact on entire family, their in-laws, everyone,
Yeah.
so they just don't realize it. And I watched you, decline very rapidly. I watched you come, fight tooth and nail to come back up. I've watched you go down very rapidly again. I mean, it has been a total roller coaster for you. And it's so easy for me to see from the outside, just watching in, not even speaking in the chat sometimes.
I know.
So, I mean, and these idiots, these idiots don't realize what an impact that is on someone's life.
No, they do realize it. They don't care because they don't stand what they claim to stand on. These people try to act like they are morally above everybody else, and they're on the better side of things, and they're standing proud and all these with all this integrity, but they're not. They're fake. They're fraudulent. They're everything they claim not to be. They just don't accept who they are. That's the difference between me and them. I know when I'm being a piece of shit. I know when I fuck up. I know the fuck ups I've done, and I can own every single one of them and step forth to do better. But you all sit in denial, which is why the only attention you get is attention off other people's names, because people don't support you for you. They support you for who you hate. And you know what that does to you? You look fucking desperate. You look fucking desperate. Sure. It's a shame that nobody comes through for your true crime or this or that. You have to always put some type of fucking negativity to even be seen. So I actually pity you. I'd hate me too.
Yeah, well, they just, they probably, they won't, nothing's going to hit them until this hits where it needs to hit.
Until it happens to them or somebody they do support. Because let's not forget, back when I was talking heaviest about Seth Rogers, a lot of their buddies were over here doing it too. Rather that be in the chat or on the panel. They were over here too. So it could have very easily been any of you. But because Brittany threw me in a line of fire, I ended up in it. But it could be you or you or you or your little, I would say supporters, but you don't really have supporters. Your chatters too. It could be any of you. So go on and remember this day. I fucking won. You still lose. And at the end of the day, you're the one mad and you'll stay mad because I'm going to win when it comes to Tony too. Write it on your calendars today, baby. August 1st. Granny said with confidence she will win another lawsuit. And then come back to me a year from now and see where we're at.
Yeah, you absolutely will. That's
not yet, Austin.
I mean, it's so much. There's so much that you have in a very secret vault that you can,
absolutely. We're prepared. We know what type of people we were dealing with. We know that these are litigious motherfuckers that get off on frivolous lawsuits. We already knew. We were expecting one of them to do this, if not several of them, and we're prepared for each and every one of them. The only thing I'm mad about is that you fucking ruined my weekend, but I now my weekend's better. So God works in miraculous ways, Brittany, Craig.
Yeah.
And for fuck's sake, when they're gonna quote these, what are they called, passages or something? When you're quoting the Bible, can you do it correctly, Brittany? It's a little embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing that you are misquoting Bible scriptures.
Very embarrassing. I've seen her do this for years. I mean, years. She has targeted you from day one since she entered the platform, and I've seen it.
Yeah, many people have, and of course now do too. And they're going to see that they target us through litigation. They continue to target us through litigation. We don't know when the next court date is yet. My attorney did already reach out to the judge to make her aware that jurisdiction's back with her. And I'm knowing my attorney is going to get the ball rolling as quickly as he can so we can go on to the next phase. Because I like playing Uno. Yeah, it is in the Pines, and Randy Harris is not happy with Tony and the stunts he pulled. Not happy at all.
That's so true.
He's an actual man of faith, and he doesn't appreciate the stuff that's been said and done in his son's memory.
Yeah,
Thank
I almost laughed when I heard somewhere. I heard Brittany say, you know, money is the root of all evil. No, bitch, it's the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money, the gluttony, the like the gluttony of that is all evil. Not the
Right.
She's an idiot.
Well,
Gosh,
and everything comes back to money with Brittany. Every little bit of it comes back to money with Brittany. So, hey, Julie. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how they go forward with this, because again, they had their little 24 hours of giddiness, Tony passing around filings and hi he ha ha, top of the world, and just like that, God will humble you again.
That's right. Well, I'm gonna let you go so you can because
First, I want to say hi to the beautiful Kimberly Ashcroft, who's always such a beautiful, kind, wonderful person to have in a chat, and I've been blessed to have her in my chats too.
Well, that was nice of you. Thank you, Pretty Is. I really appreciate you as always. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we will talk soon, girlfriend.
Okay. All right. You have a good day. Have a good weekend. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You scared the shit out of us, Julie. What the hell?
I'm sorry. So just real quick, I was just wondering if tonight, Granny, you would do a live to do a bring your own, and everybody brings their own to do a toast to you for a celebration, and also put your you can put your GoFundMe for whatever it is that you're going to need, because we know what we're dealing with Tony up. So we do a toast, and all the people who come and do a toast to you and bring their own whatever you want to bring. I'll be making
BYOB.
I'll be making a fuzzy navel, but actually it's a hairy navel because I add vodka to it and peach schnapps and orange juice. And can we do that tonight? Do you want to do it tonight or another night this weekend? Because you deserve it. Years, and it would be a good way to add to your legal funds, to get rid of Tony's ridiculous bullying,
right?
Lawsuit
stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
So I think it would be just a fun thing to do, and DJ, we could DJ it a little bit, put some songs on. I already sang Roar on the live I was doing before. I knew this came out. I was singing. Hope you go back and watch. It's only 25 minutes because everybody said, stop what you're saying.
Yeah,
Granny won. And I'm like, I'm like, we're gonna fight this as a community. We're not gonna get pushed around, blah 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 blah. But now I'm so happy for you. But still, I still worry about you, and I still worry about Tony. And I really do hope that people, I think these people are they don't have anything to lose. And I love you too, Angela. Angel Ship Stelco.
I will, Kenna.
But we got to do something fun. And by the way, I'm coming down there. I don't know when. Sometime this week, I'm taking you out to dinner, and you don't have to drink alcohol if you don't want to. But if you want to do a shot or two,
I don't drink.
You. All right. Well, we'll go.
Thank you.
We'll go on the boardwalk. We'll go on the boardwalk. And just Jersey girls. You could be the PA girl on the Jersey Shore like all the others.
Yeah, Shuby, they call me.
Down the shore, everything's all right.
That's right.
And we'll have a little fun, let off a little steam. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for you. But I just, what? I just want everybody to know, all the people, in the community. I was saying on the live, I was like, Tony, you should know, it is not you. against Granny. It is you against this community. This community of warrior women, of fighters, of women who come with life experience, and who know what it's like to be pushed around and are not going to take it anymore. So it's Tony, it's you against all of us. All of us. Please know that. Drop your suit. If you know what's good for you in terms of fighting an entire community of people.
He should. That's what we just did with the fucking appeal, but I agree.
But I'm saying
Jackie's saying she was saying no damages. Will you get damages? I'll share this one last time. If Brittany can't comprehend it, that's on her. We put in a motion for punitive damages. They were due to respond to that by May 13th. They didn't. Contrary to both the Delaware County local rules of civil procedure and the court's prior direction to all parties, the court was not provided with a courtesy hard copy of the answer to the motion for punitive damages. Nor was the court provided a copy nor made aware of the now pending appeal in this case. This means they did not, in a timely manner, argue against punitive damages, which means the judge is likely to grant them because they didn't argue against them. So, can I say with full confidence? Yeah, I'd like to say with full confidence that we'll get damages, but I'm pretty certain if their judge sees everything going on, including Tony's new little thing going on, that yes, we'll get punitive damages. When the judge sees that Brittany hasn't shut up.
The judge made a mockery of their litigation, of the RICO case. I read that anti-slap ruling when I waited all damn day. Mr. and Mrs. E, everybody the green team had emergency meetings for months. Everybody got to go on this live to hear about the RICO case and all the things that they're going to do to all these creators and all the bad stuff that's going to happen to them. And then the anti-slap ruling came out early in the morning. And I heard you talking about it. Everybody, you saying we won.
And they avoided it.
They were like, it was crickets over on the green team. Crickets. Nobody said anything. So I waited till after 10 o'clock Eastern time that night. And I said, fuck it. If no one else is going to read it, I'm going to read it. And I started reading it. And if you recall, if you saw that live, that's when, I didn't even know they had my phone number. Tony and Seth together started blowing up my phone.
Yeah.
Calling me over and over and texting me to try to get me to stop reading the anti-slap ruling.
Right, because they don't want the truth out there because the truth humiliates them. That's why they tried putting a gag order on us too. Don't forget that part, Brittany.
And I said, stop trying to silence me. I'm going to keep reading this. People want to know. They've been talking about this for months, about all this bad stuff that's going to happen to people.
Right. From jail time and everything.
Nothing the whole damn day. And then they tried to silence me during my live when I tried to read it. And it's enough's enough. It's enough with the bullying. I mean, even just the other night, Reality Wins going, Julie's next. Okay, next for what? What's your plan? What's your plan, Reality BJ? I hope that her channel does come because frankly, I find them to be they have no empathy. They have no care for people, and they don't care the hurt that they cause, the hate that they put out. It's terrible, and people like that don't deserve to exist on a platform of caring.
Well, they shouldn't have an ability to say and do whatever they want on YouTube, but try to silence others from that same ability. If you can't handle what people say about you on the internet, then perhaps don't participate in it.
Exactly.
No, we haven't gotten punitive or our attorney fees yet. Now it goes back to the lower court. Now everything begins. Now
there's going to be a whole case, and I hope they all have to come to Pennsylvania.
Well, they are. They're subpoenaed to court.
Yes. Oh, good. I get to see everybody because I'll be there. It's just a short drive for me.
Right.
And I just want to do its toast. I want to celebrate tonight and play music, dance, laugh, have fun, and not care how BJ spins this, because believe me, This woman, no matter what is put in front of her, as far as what is the truth, what are facts.
Oh, she's a pathological fucking liar. There's something wrong with her. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean,
we told her all of this would happen. I said from the beginning, this is how this would end. I said from the very beginning, I was going to reverse Uno. That I love Uno and I will reverse Uno on everybody. And they ran with it. They mocked it. They thought it was a joke. No, obviously not. Because guess what? We just won our first round of Uno. Who's coming to the table next?
She's like, you people, she's going to be like, you people, you don't understand. You didn't read it. No punitive damages have been awarded. No
At this time. At this time. At this time. She doesn't know what that fucking means.
It's like,
you know, when
you got to show up in court in person to hear it. So you get to hear it. The judge can say it to your face, to your big round face, Brittany.
Well, it's the only way she'll fucking comprehend it. But yeah, I mean, that at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen. The judge said at this time because she knew, first off, she already knew they were going to appeal. That's why she said, consider this my opinion, because she knew in the appeal process, she has to write an opinion. She didn't ask them for matters of complaint because she didn't care, because she knew they were going to do this. Therefore, she knew she couldn't roll punitive damages yet because we have to present what the punitive damages are. Hence why it's stated at this time.
Brittany's even out there trying to silence her old mods, you know, sending them cease and desist. Don't tell anybody all the messed up stuff I did.
Right. But guess what? They already passed it out. You still have a mole. I don't know when you'll figure that one the fuck out.
We could throw scrub daddies at her instead of throw scrub daddies at her. I hope her ass is thrown right off of YouTube. In my personal opinion, that's what I would love to see happen, because I mean, they're just disgusting. Craig is vile, misogynist, and you know, you were talking about your demographics before. This is a community largely of women, grown adult women who know what, you know, what it looks like to be treated in a vile way. The way Craig acts, the way Tony acts, it's disgusting, and they need to be stopped. They said, you know, and we need to stand together. We're stronger together. That's what I hope everybody remembers. And unfortunately, I wish everything was over, but you know, there's still like a little.
Well, let me do this really quick for people that don't understand, like Brittany, who's saying in legal terms that it means something different. In legal context, not at this time generally means that a specific action or condition is not being met or fulfilled at the present moment, but does not necessarily preclude it from happening in the future. It's similar to saying not now, but with a stronger implication that the situation might change later. If we weren't going to be granted punitive damages, she would have said no punitive damages. She would have never wrote at this time. Anyway, unlike a definite no, not this time suggests that the situation might be different later. The action or condition could be possible at a future date or under different circumstances. As a temporary state of affairs rather than a permanent or absolute denial. She didn't say, I deny punitive damages. She said, not at this time. But you'll find that out, just not at this time. See how I did that?
I mean, you know, nobody went through more than you and Barbecue, frankly, obviously. But you know, it wasn't fun hearing Brittany say to me, you're going to lose your house. And Smile was threatening to beat me up. And when I exposed Tony having Bullhorn Betty say that I could be a pedo with my quote unquote adopted kids. That's what Bullhorn Betty said on a live, that I could be a pedo with my adopted kids.
Right.
I mean, it's just a lot of shit was slung in, you know, at a lot of people and a lot.
Right. They can say whatever they want about anybody, but if you so much say anything that hurts their feelings, they're going to fucking sue you. Right.
And
that's
now
how these
reality going in Sinner's chat just this week. Julie's next. Fuck you. Fuck you, reality. Fuck
Maybe
you,
reality's
BJ.
next.
Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you, Sinner. Fuck all of you. Try me.
Maybe reality's next. Maybe, you know, maybe these people need to have ultimate reverse Uno, and they need to all be thrown in litigation.
Yeah,
it's just unbelievable to me that these two don't get it.
Please send me, if you do know reality, just in case I need to have her served for threatening me continually. If she chooses to continue to threaten me, just in case I need to serve her something, I might need her address. So just whatever. Shut up, reality. Shut up. Kick rocks. Stupid dum-dums.
Well, these are the same people that sit over there and sing
She said it was she was in Sinner's chats going, these are civil rights violations.
No, they're fucking not.
She said that.
Oh my God.
She wrote
these people don't even know what their civil rights are. These people are just unbelievable. I can't wait until they all have to, you have to face the music now. Not Kelsey's AI song, but the actual music now. Change the lyrics to your stupid AI song, find something else, and get ready for PA. That's all. I look forward to seeing you all in Pennsylvania.
Craig, you're going to get to leave your county now. You know, you wanted to be like a bird and fly somewhere. You're going to fly. You and Brittany can fly your ass to Pennsylvania and get your asses handed to you.
Absolutely. You have to face the judge, and we have a right to face you. This whole time, these people got to sit in their collective states, not having this impact them, not having to spend a penny, not even having to worry about it. They just got to sit back and do nothing. Not anymore. The quote-unquote free ride is over, and it's done for. That's it. You all have to answer now. There's no appeals to save you. There's nothing to tie up time longer. Now is the time, and it will come quick. We are on top of it.
I just want to say that this past
Stephanie.
week, I monetized my channel, and I want to ask everybody, just this week I monetized my channel. Do not send me a super chat. Please, if you want to send me something during my lives, please send it to Granny's GoFundMe, and I'll have it on every single one of my lives. I'll have it posted. And if you have the urge to send me a super chat, just announce in the chat that you're sending it to Granny's GoFundMe. Okay? Until Tony drops it or it's resolved in Oklahoma, please, no super chats to me, only to Granny's GoFundMe. Okay, you can still be a member. You can be a member, but that's it. I would like to have members, but no super chats. And people have been very nice, very generous. And if I do get super chats, I'm pledging them to you until it's settled.
No, don't do that. But yes, I appreciate the gesture. But it's not. I don't know what you're saying. GoFundMe as Give, Send, Go.
Give, Send, Go. Whatever the hell. GoFundMe. I don't. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
But I do appreciate. I do appreciate that. And I thank you so much for that.
I said to people today, save your money. Send it to Granny because we got to stop this guy. We got to stop him because he doesn't care about consequences. Clearly, right? It doesn't matter to him because sometimes I think maybe he has no intention of paying anything anyway.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. That's the whole point. Yeah, BJ, she wrote, if you look up at this time in legal terms, the judge said not at this time. So Craig was calling GW a liar this week, talking about court, saying we still have the appeal. Oh, who wants to break it to Craig? On the count of three, can we all type in chat, hashtag, go ahead, Julie.
Oh, sorry, he called you a psycho bitch.
Oh, that's okay. I'm the psycho bitch. Right, okay. That's really cute. Craigie. Can we all write hashtag Brittany lost? Craig, Brittany lost. Can we all make sure Craig knows that Brittany lost? Yeah, yeah. It's pretty funny. I seen on documents from your own loved ones that you have fucking anger issues, but yeah, I'm the psycho bitch. I'm the psycho bitch that's gonna see you in court because I won. I fucking won.
And God saith the Lord, thou shalt not call women hoes and hags.
Craig don't know what that means. He only likes the Bible verses that praise the man and belittles the women.
Yep. Well, I'd like to put the hashtags together. Hashtag BJ lost, hashtag Granny won together. Just so she knows who lost and who won.
Because we know it's difficult for you to comprehend as this big raging true crime, podcaster over there, Brittany. We know you have a hard time comprehending court documents. But that's what it means. You officially lost. No more appeal, no more excuses. If they don't show up, they can be held in contempt of court. Thank you, Len. Congratulations, Jess. You just keep on keeping on. It'll all be over soon. We got your back. Brittany lost, Granny won. Thank you.
And Philadelphia is not an inexpensive city for a hotel. So I would start,
No, you go to the county anyway.
You should start checking around now, because it's not like wherever she lives.
Right.
It's expensive.
It's not like the hills have eyes over there.
So I'm just so
Thank you,
pleased for you. But
Brianna.
that's it. I just wanted to say that, please everybody. It's unfortunate it's over, but it's not over and it's good. But I wanna whatever happens tonight, I'm still gonna be drinking my fuzzy hairy navels and playing music. So
well, this
hopefully
is gonna help with that.
it.
This is gonna help with that filing too. So it really is a blessing. Thank you, Shelly Ray. Like, not only do I not have to worry about the appeal with this litigation now, I can totally focus on Tony. But now that we officially won, no doubt about it, officially won, this will impact what Tony's attempting to do over in Oklahoma. Because at first it was like, well, it's still it's a little bit on hold right now, so I'm not too sure if we can use it. Now, without a doubt, we can. It is no longer on hold. It is official. Thank you so much, Shelly Ray, for the gifted memberships. Thank you, Chaos. I'm traveling as I can. Got the wonderful news. Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, Jay.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, man. I'm sorry I wasn't home, but I did want to come up here. I was hoping you'd still be on. I'm so relieved for you. I can't even tell you. Like, I went back and listened to the very beginning, and wow. Yeah. Amazing stuff. You're a strong chick.
I'm just so fucking grateful that it's over, man.
Oh, and hashtag
you,
fuck you, BJ, and fuck you, Tony.
Yeah, they don't get it. They really don't get it. Right, Lydia. Uno, BJ, right. General relief in a civil litigation brought against this section, the aggrieved individual may recover general and special damages. Right.
That's my mom.
She knows what it
Island
means.
High. She's a smart lady. She knows.
Thank you. Let her keep thinking that she knows everything. This whole time she thought she knew everything, and look how that went for her.
I was going to come up here. I was going to come up here and sing, I've paid my dues. But I didn't think you'd want me to serenade you today.
Not today.
But that's your song today.
I was thinking when you said, Rowena said, don't back down by Tom Petty, because it's got I think you said it, Clue. It's got the name Petty in it.
Oh, that's her song. She's been playing that.
It's also the last name. Petty.
That's what I've been.
Julie, she's been playing that throughout this whole thing. That's been her theme song.
The irony now is that he DM'd Petty.
Right.
Don't ruin my fucking moment for that petty shit. This song's a lot more powerful than the fact that he DM'd Petty.
Yeah, Philadelphia Freedom.
Yeah, they're the two songs, because it's true. These people, because they kept saying, "Oh, we're in Philadelphia, where the Declaration of Independence was signed. You're about to fuck around, find out." They were so confident.
Yeah, I just came across the other night at Night's posting where they said they were having that big press conference on the steps, and it said in there that Tony, they introduced him as the national spokesperson, and I was like, wow, this didn't age well for y'all, did it?
Oh, how's that going to work out for you, Tony?
Mm-hmm.
How's that going to work out? You can't on one hand say you're the national spokesman and go on national news and then turn around and say, I'm a private citizen in Oklahoma. No, you're not. No, you're not.
If Granny doesn't do the cheers cocktail time tonight, Jay, can you do it? Somebody can do it, because I want to drink with others.
I was listening, and I thought that was a really nice sentiment. Raise a glass to Granny.
Yeah, bring your own whatever. It doesn't have to
her and I talked about doing something like that before when she was going through the litigation to do like a fundraiser. I offered to, do something on my channel. We never really needed to do it, I guess, just it never came to fruition, but I would love to do something for you, Granny. I think that the upcoming shit is important, and like crazy. Julie said, he's against the whole community, and I concur with that statement.
Exactly. I heard last night that Brittany was saying something about and Tony lost a child around that time, and none of the legal documents in the cease and desist, nor in this filing, this lawsuit, or any of the documents anywhere does it state that a child's life was lost. Not only that, but so I don't know if that's true or not, but that's nobody's business, and that doesn't negate the fact that he was sued for not paying bills. He's been in over 25 lawsuits. So what would that sad situation have to do with the other?
It would be 27 now. 25 was when JLR covered it. So then the RICO would be 26. Technically, 27.
Right.
You're a loser, Tony.
27 lawsuits. And then trying to deflect with this whole thing about, losing a child. I'm sorry if a baby's life was lost, but that has nothing to do with anything. I don't even believe
it's
it.
because Tony and Brittany think the only people in this world
that matter are them.
That matter, or who have suffered, or who have shit going on, or who lost family members, or who struggle financially, or anything else, have any problems, are them. Nobody else's lives matter. Nothing what anybody else is going through matters. None of anybody in this chat today, every single person in this chat has a story to tell about somebody in their life that they've lost, that they love. Okay, it doesn't excuse this behavior from anything. And Brittany acts like her life is a one big freaking tragedy, and that it's all everybody's fault, and everybody in the world is responsible for her bills, for her life, for her kids. It's absolutely gross.
Well, it is a tragedy.
Responsible adult, and and
she is the tragedy. I mean,
well, here we go again, right? Like typical of Brittany to shield herself from any criticism using her children, but now she's trying to get Tony to do the same thing. The two things don't relate. They just don't. Nowhere, anywhere does it say anything about a child or about a life being lost. So you don't get to put that on people. It's so gross the way you people try to emotionally manipulate.
And it's funny too that he told Seth, "I don't know what it's like to lose a child, brother."
Oh, that's right. That's right. Hey. But now he lost a child, right?
Now he does. Yeah.
No documents anywhere, but okay. And the only time we heard about it was when he pulled it out of his hat because Julie said she was going to expose him.
Did he pull it out of his hat or his pants?
Right.
I mean, he did have a peen slip that he blamed on me. So.
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. Him taking somebody exposing their junk on YouTube.
Yeah. And saying that he's turning it into the FBI. I mean, ridiculous. The guy's a joke, man.
It's very sad. But you know what? The point is that you're not the only people in this world who have things going on in their lives. Brittany, Tony, Reality. Reality said the same thing when she went back after I made the video saying, "Oh, I'm next. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?" She brought up, "Oh, I'm suffering with whatever ailment she was saying she was suffering."
All Reality does is run her trap. He ran her trap about the FOIA documents too. Remember, she was like, "Oh yeah, Sinner's got the legal receipts. Woohoo!"
Yeah, cheering it on and all
Fuck
that.
Her. Yep. Fuck her.
Well, and here's the thing: Tony said on a stream that he lost an infant. His infant child passed away. He said that with Betty, and then Betty started saying and all that. Now Brittany's saying it was a miscarriage.
Okay. Oops. So. What does that have to do with anything?
What does that have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with nothing.
My mom had a miscarriage in 1971. What does that matter?
I had a miscarriage.
Like, sorry for your loss if it happens, but it's not anybody's business nor responsibility to know that. It's not relevant to the issue at hand. It's a way to emotionally manipulate people. Again, they use Sebastian to do it, and now you're going to use another child. It's fucking horrible.
Everybody has stuff, but it's just they don't care about other people. It's only
about them.
Mm-hmm. It's only about them. And
I've always said that about Brittany,
because people who care about one another, and that's
Brittany's self-centered as fuck.
It didn't say at this time. It said not at this time. There's a big difference. I just Googled. I mean, listen, let Brittany think what she wants, but if anybody wants to take a moment, either contact an actual attorney and ask, or Google it. Not at this time means it will change in the future. She did not deny punitive. I'm not even gonna.
I gotta tell you too. I gotta tell you, Granny. The other night, right? She was talking about this lawsuit. She was reading Tony's lawsuit or whatever.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend says in the background, like, "Why don't you?" Someone asked her about hers. The slap, right? And he said, "Well, why don't you just read it to them?
Right,
if that's not like if they're incorrect about what you're thinking, why don't you read it?" She goes, "Oh, I can't because of the appeal. I'm not allowed to read it."
Now you can read it, Brittany.
But now she can read it. Now you can read it to all your audience. Yeah. Now you can read it all, bitch.
Stop her from reading it, but she read it early on when it was in active litigation. She read it then, right? But you can't read it now. You don't want to read it.
Yeah, she can't read it because of appeal, but she can sit there and read Tony's.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That hasn't even
When
been
that's-
served yet.
Right.
gotta
But he was
drop.
wrapped up in the appeal
Jen's gonna
too.
be here in 5 minutes. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Thank you, Julie.
All right.
We'll talk to you
I'll
soon.
be looking. I'll be drinking either way. I'm just looking for a live to do it in. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye,
Thank
Julie.
you. Yeah, that's funny. I can't
Hairy
read it because
nipples.
the appeal. And then Craig over there, like, we still have the appeal. It's not over. And their stupid AI song.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Guess you guys need something new to open up that show
You
with.
just got to pause, right, Granny? It was just a
Right.
pause.
Just a pause. I was just prolonging litigation. The judge didn't actually rule yet.
Kelsey, you might want to rewrite that song. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Well, talking about the song, Jay, earlier Granny was looking for it. Do you have it to hand that you would be
Which
able
song?
to share it?
Their
The
stupid AI
Kelsey's Rico tune.
Oh, not offhand, I don't, but I can probably find it.
Thank you, if
When
you
she
can,
pays.
because
I never
I was
listened
like,
to it yet.
Oh, you
yes,
haven't?
today
I
is
still
the
haven't
day,
listened to
the
it.
perfect
Oh,
day.
okay. All right, let me mute and go find it. I'll be back in a second.
We need
Thank
to
you,
change our own
Jay.
lyrics. I can't believe it. I honestly, I did not see this coming. I thought, oh God, we got to wait for their brief. And then we both had to pay our attorneys to write briefs. And, then we got to wait at least 30 days after the briefs for a roll-in and blah, blah, blah. And then out of nowhere today, this came in and we were all shocked because they just granted his request for an extension. We just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So we were like, they're ignoring the motion to quash. There was no response to it at all. It just said that they received it, and then boom. And then boom, here it came. And they
Well,
said, nope, we're done.
That's part of the reason I come up, because as the foreign delegate for the legal department, hello everybody, you can just tell that there's going to be a whole litany of excuses on why this has happened. One of them being, it's a technicality, they missed a deadline. They didn't really dismiss the appeal. No, it was dismissed. It's bread and butter work for any lawyer to be able to get your homework in on time. And it's something that Lesniak has failed at spectacularly the entirety of this case, not just during the appeal. So if you want to have someone to blame, he is your man. Do not come here looking for platitudes and a pat on the head. Go to Lesniak and let him know how you feel. He
Well, it
is the
doesn't
one
even
who has
matter.
let you down.
It wouldn't even matter. They were going to lose anyway. Rebel Red, I just watched that show.
Yep.
It's great. They were going to lose no matter what. And the courts knew that. They didn't want to put up with their fuckery anymore. So they fucking dismissed it sooner. And I'm so glad my attorney had filed that so that we didn't have to spend more nights and money and worry and just get it the fuck out of here. It was never going to win.
Absolutely. This Friday compared to last Friday are polar opposites, and it's just wonderful, wonderful. You couldn't write it any more perfectly.
Yeah, I needed this. I fucking needed this. I
Your
wasn't
lawyer
even
needs to be interviewed for winning the first lap in Pennsylvania.
And when Barbecue called me, I didn't answer. And she called right back, and I'm like, oh, the fuck.
I heard that. You were like, oh, I don't even want to talk right now. Like, I don't want to deal with this.
Little depression hole of like soaking in my own sorrow, PMS, and fucking eating chocolates, watching Lifetime, you name it. And when she called the third time, I'm like, this has to be I actually answered like, hello, this better be an emergency. Hey, you sent me that shirt. Thank you so much. So you say, thank you. I do have that shirt. I'll have to wear that. And then she's like, it's over. We won. And I'm like, what? She's like, we won the appeal. I'm like, how? What do you mean we won? Like, it didn't even sink in. And then I'm like, shit, we fucking won. I couldn't believe it. All right, here's her anti-slap song.
Okay, you ready? All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the Gummy Squad, the unbearable Gummy Squad. Whoop, whoop.
Where you were chewed out and spit out.
Yeah.
Is that reality? Yelling in a fucking pillow?
My name is pipe down, relax. Y'all throw anti-slap like it's cold hard facts, but motions don't mean that the claims ain't real. You just gotta pause, not a win, not a steal. It ain't case closed, it's case on hold. Assault tactic wrapped in fake. Bold, the judge ain't ruled on who's right or wrong. You just got time to drag it along. Dismissed, you screamed, girl, it's a phase. No one even touched the evidence page.
Oh, easy girl. Thank you, babe.
She sings it too.
Oh yeah, pause that really quick. I think that's great that Brittany sings along to that part about an evidence page you guys never had. But also while receiving memberships and thanking them for it. So you're benefiting off this glorious moment right here, Brittany. I think the judge will like this for an exhibit in punitive damages.
Love it.
Love it.
No one even touched the evidence page. Oh, Izzy girl. Thank you, babe.
You treat legal steps like clout campaigns and twist confusion into online fame. It's not a win, it's a courtroom breather, but I get it. Law's hard when you're just a stream reader. You beat emotion out
When
the
you're
truth
just a
on
what?
file, yet you dance like you
Stream reader, I think.
And Brittany
into online fame. It's not a win, it's a courtroom breather, but I get it. Law's hard when you're just a stream reader.
Brittany Cope harder. Does anybody imagine Brittany, like, I was going to say in the morning getting ready, but we know she don't get ready, nor is she up in the morning. So does anybody else envision Brittany, like, waking up at midnight and, like, playing this as she's, like, putting on this, the same sweatshirt from last night, going
Getting
into
herself
Craig's
all
room.
pumped up.
Right, going in Craig's room, make sure he's not messaging any girls, and she's listening to this to pump herself up. Like, you fucking know the lyrics. Do you know the ruling?
She hasn't even read the original. Stream reader.
You beat emotion out the truth on file, yet you dance like you walked 100
Abby
miles.
League.
Wrong is still wrong, even if you stall. You dodged one punch, you didn't win it all. You weaponized laws meant to shield the press, but used them to silence the survivors' distress. You twist the script, rewrite the score. Honestly, do y'all even
Survivors of stress.
Not only that, but you use the laws to shield the press. Do you realize they extended the laws to shield everybody? Because that's our First Amendment right, you dumbass.
Shield the
Absolutely,
press.
I am. This is making more than ever reach out to YouTube Legal. Like, I am fucking done.
that whole verse is especially priceless considering the events of today. It's so beautiful. It has always been beautiful. Kelsey didn't even realize what she did. We did, but we just let her. We just let her get all cocky and confident. Now here we are, and Kelsey, by the way, Nick already knew that. Nick claims to be a journalist. Congratulations, you were all duped by some very clumsy tricksters. Congrats.
And it was so easy for him to do it too. It's ridiculous.
He's like, I'm a private investigator. Here's an NDA, sign it. And they're like, oh my God, there's new flesh meat, a man around. Let me sign his NDA.
They all signed it.
He's not totally a rat that's on fucking parole. Oh my God.
I love his sunglasses.
Yeah, his fucking sunglasses. Barbecue loves them too. She found them on Amazon.
I know she sent me a pair.
That's right. I got a pair too. They said they were special recording glasses. They're like spy glasses.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos.
Spy glasses.
That's what they claimed. They claimed I was wearing spy glasses in the courtroom.
Oh,
that was recorded.
Unbelievable.
All right, let me jump off here.
Thank you, Chloe.
All right, bye y'all.
Hi, Chloe.
Didn't win it all.
Hi.
You weaponized laws meant to shield the press, but used them to silence the survivors' distress. You twist the script, rewrite the score, but honestly, do y'all even
know what you're fighting for?
Yeah, freedom of speech, bitch. Do you? I don't know the bridge coming from her. Did you hear this part? For months and months and months, and Brittany was saying, I didn't file RICO against Granny. I didn't file RICO until last night when the little fucking are allowed the truth to come out. That the only, we can file against her, just not RICO. I thought you didn't RICO. You fucking idiot.
It's beautiful.
Fighting for? Do you?
We just can't file another RICO.
Yeah, that's what you think. Another RICO and 42 other claims you made against me.
You never filed a RICO in the first place, you dumbass.
Right. I can't wait till the judge hears all of this. I really can't. And then tell me I won't get punitive. Thank you.
Yeah,
Jackie.
here, I'll give you actually the link to this so you can clip that part in case
absolutely
you want to use it.
I know I have an image.
Congratulations.
I have an image of Granny standing outside the courthouse with like a 1980s boombox over her head, playing that aloud as they all come very sorry-faced out of the court. I'm here for it. I think it would be a beautiful moment.
We can all choreograph, or what do they call that? Not choreograph.
Choreograph?
Choreograph, yes. a dance to the "Are you pressed? Are you sad? Are you upset?"
It's crazy to me that she sat there and had the nerve to say this whole time, "I never found a RICO. I wasn't involved in a RICO. I was just asking Grady to shut
Leave
up.
me alone. I just
Leave
want
me
her to leave
alone."
me alone.
Well, the whole time she pokes and prods, even the other day. I mean, you were giddy as fuck, Brittany. You're not afraid. You're not afraid. Like I said this whole time, you were using this for a personal vendetta. It didn't work in your benefit. There's no doubt in my mind that you're going to try some shit again, and we're ready for it. I
And the
know.
judge agreed. And the
And the
judge
judge
agreed.
agreed. And then to say the judge was incompetent, the judge didn't know what she was doing. The Harvard graduate that traveled the world to teach law and to learn didn't know what she was doing. But your Scrivener Nick did. Okay.
She was so detailed with her response.
Right.
Oh,
And she knew that her response would be going to Superior Court. We even said she's taking so long to rule because she wants to make sure she, crosses all her T's and dots all her I's, because this will go to Superior Court. And that was her ruling for them.
Yeah, I played a song for you last night. I must have put some good juju into the air.
Mm-hmm.
We were all throwing watermelons up for you last night.
Thank you.
Yep.
Your ass is sleeping, and you got us thinking about you, Granny.
I appreciate that. That this
For
was
sure.
the best thing that could have happened today.
Oh my
honest
God.
to
I'm so happy for you. I can't even put it into words. Seriously. I know what you've been through, and I'm really, really happy for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Finally, something good.
I came in a little late, and then I rewound back to the start, put it on 1.5, and Granny, when she's excited on 1.5, is a lot. It's a lot. And I was listening and ugly crying all at the same time. I was like, what the heck is happening? I was scared. And then when it finally sunk in, way too late for it to sink in, though, I was just like, oh, this is just splendid. And then I had to go back on myself again just to double check I hadn't messed it up. I was like, just to be sure that I hadn't just
really
hallucinated the whole thing. And I was like, oh, this is so good. I'm so happy. We're all so happy. It's amazing.
Great. All right, let's finish this for a little karma.
Rewrite the score, but honestly, do
y'all even know what you're fighting for?
Every post dissected, every wound they peel. She breathes, y'all scream, she cries, y'all cheer. You mere abusers, but swear you're sincere. Reality gets mocked for her wigs and grace, but she shows up kind while two-faced. She's got more heart than your whole damn panel. You mock her style, cause you can't hold a candle. You spun some bars to cover your guilt, but truth don't crack where lies are built. Anti-slap, but you time, not peace. The reckoning's slow, but it doesn't cease. And that team you're on, built on clout and spite, raised by trolls who lurk at night. They mask abuse in clout campaigns, but truth sees through what pride maintains. Diminish Kelsey to a bot on the screen, cause confidence in a woman must be too machine. Like pretty ain't real unless it's fake and high pitch. That's not a drag, babe. That's a self-hate glitch. Say my name if it feeds your view, but facts don't bend just to comfort you. Hi, my name is
Unmoved, unmasked, undeterred.
Yours bitter on loop.
Nothing but words.
What? That's what you sound like every night. What? Huh?
Bitter on loop.
The fact she knows the lyrics, pathetic.
I know.
Honestly, pathetic.
It is.
What does that even mean? Just a screen reader? It's so stupid.
What?
My name is unmoved, unmatched, undeterred. Yours bitter on loop with nothing but words.
No, it words I got for you.
Kelsey, for our song.
Yeah, turn that bitch off.
Listen, I love that.
I like Kelsey's songs
do.
because
I like Kelsey's songs because they don't age well.
Right, they don't age well. They're she has another one singing Ain't One. No, that's what this one was. But yeah, I'd love
love
that
to
for
see her play those again, Brittany.
Yeah, see how well they aged for you. I mean, it's just amazing to me. Amazing to me, but what are you gonna do? Live and learn. Such a, again, tough lesson to learn at such a
I wonder
ripe
if Dog the
age.
Bounty Hunter will get noticed that he lost.
Oh yeah, I wonder too. Right, Snazzy Trinkets? I told my hubby that we were in Rico Jackson, whatever, lawsuit, and that we won suit in the appeal. He said, "How much did we get?" I said, "Nothing." Nothing yet.
I'll be waiting for the ease to read the finality of this too.
Right. Surely they'll update their whole audience, right?
Sure, they were so excited to read it initially. They
I'm happy to
certainly want to cover the outcome, right?
Right. I'm happy to report that I am not streaming live from a jail cell. I'm not in prison. No handcuffs. I mean, it's fucking wild. I mean, you know, all the joking aside, this has been an unbelievably crazy emotional ride of bullshit, and it's fucking over.
I know you
And I'm
haven't had
so
time to
thankful.
really think about what you're going to do this weekend, but what are you
No.
going to do this weekend?
I'm gonna I would like to say I'm gonna finally have a relaxed weekend, but I still have this Tony bullshit. But you know, this is a win, a first
Oh,
win,
it's a huge
second
win, girl. Huge.
Yep, and there's many more to come, and I just keep reminding myself of that. Like, there's power in truth, there's power in justice, and there's power in numbers, and they can't do what they're thinking they're going to do.
Try not to stress too much over Tony because you know we've all got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get very far.
You're not alone in that one, so
No.
try to breathe a little bit.
Yeah. I got to talk to my attorney about what attorney he found. I thought I found an attorney, but obviously I'm going to go with whoever my attorney found.
Hell yeah.
And take it from there. But I do think I'm going to wrap this up because I want to go finish my laundry and tell my family and kind of digest it a little bit.
Yeah, let it sink in.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys
Well,
so
I'm
much.
glad that this all happened, and I'm glad that I got to come up and talk to you today. So
Yeah, I'm so glad you did. Thank you. Thank you for being here the entire time. It means a lot.
yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. And
I
got
Yes?
I got the little hands ready. I got you.
Oh, I will be so happy to see all of the little hand things. I was thinking about it earlier too to try and stop myself from the ugly crying. It was a whole thing. So I'm here for it. Look forward to it. Congratulations, Granny. Well
Thank
done,
you, Wade.
everybody, for
Yeah, we did
supporting.
it together as a community. Fucking right.
Yeah, yep. And the rest is
Oh, what a
only
relief.
a little hurdle in comparison. You've got
That's
this.
right.
You've
We
got
do.
this, girl. Yep.
Thank you,
Okay.
Wade.
Thanks, Granny. Bye.
Bye. You know, we ain't going out without. On February 26, 2024, an Amber Alert went out for 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian is white, 5'5", 120 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. Sebastian was last seen wearing a black long-sleeve shirt, black sweatpants, and glasses. He has a medical condition that may impair his ability to return safely without assistance. If you have seen Sebastian or have information regarding his whereabouts, please contact the Sumner County Emergency Center or TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Should have never came to this, and it's unfortunate that it did. Every time I feel like I have a win, I realize I don't, because this is all done on the back of a missing child. A missing child who there's still not answers for. There's parents still missing, family members still missing, and the focus has totally been torn into this. Into who can be most litigious, who can be most arrogant. While today is a win for me in my personal life, it will always be a reminder that this child is missing. And this is the thanks that we've received for trying to spread awareness. As a national spokesman, as a father, as a true crime content creator, as a private intelligence group, you should all be ashamed of yourselves. Every single last one of you should be ashamed of yourself. People don't speak this child's name today because they're afraid of being next. And that's a horrible thing. It's a horrible, horrible mark you have left on this boy's name. This is what comes up now when you search Sebastian. It doesn't come up Sebastian. I'm embarrassed that I'm even in this position. It's horrible. Some of you sit up all night eating gummy bears, feeling cocky and confident. Remember, this is what you did to this child's name. And shame on you. I hope the internet never lets you live it down. It's not about the Rico. It's about Sebastian. It should have always been. Shame on you for making it differently. Now I'm going to go spend time with my kids, take a breath from what was going on, and get ready for the next fucking situation you put me in when you should be looking for Sebastian Rogers. Thank you all for being here with me. I sincerely appreciate all of you.